Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Your boy BLSG finally back in the building for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction towards the end of the week, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, ladies and gents. We are back for another one here this evening to end off your guys' week as we have playoff implications on the line here for our Philadelphia 76ers. As in order to get the number 6 seed, they are having to win their final 2 games based on the result tonight and the result of Sunday's matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. But tonight, we have a matchup that the 76ers should be able to win as the 46-34 Orlando Magic with a record of 18-22 on the road take on the 45-35 Philadelphia 76ers with the record of 23-16 at home. Like I said, huge playoff implications on the line. The 76ers win out and they get help from Indiana, losing their final 2 games. The 76ers will be the number 6 seed and will lock it up and will not play in the NBA play-in tournament. But if anything outside the 76ers winning their last 2 games happens, they will unfortunately have to go ahead and play in the NBA play-in tournament. But it all starts tonight here against the Orlando Magic. So let's see what happens here. Let's hope that the 76ers can go ahead and get the job done. And my mistake, ladies and gentlemen, it was the Pacers having to win their last 2 games, not lose their last 2 games. So I apologize on that. But shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We already got 7 people up in here. Appreciate all you guys for coming through and tuning in already. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always. So let's get down to business. I know we did get off to a bit of a late start, but no, take care of business real quick. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. My guy, Brian Post, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Brian. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This is a new account because somebody hacked into my old one. Hey, man, that sucks, you know, honestly. But, hey, man, at least you're able to support me from a different side, even though it's still on the YouTube side, but it's on a different account. But, hey, my guy, appreciate you for coming through and tuning in regardless of which account you're on. So there goes my A1 subscribers. Yeah, man, it sucks, you know, when that just happens to you. It sucks. Bleacher, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. So let's go 6 and let's go BLSU with another Out of This World play-by-play call. You rock, amigo. Hey, Bleacher, my guy. Appreciate you coming through and tuning in. Using a little bit of that Spanish, a little bit. I appreciate that as well. Using your out of English language, outside of English language usage into staying your messages. But Bleacher, my guy, appreciate you coming through, tuning in as well. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Bleacher. Appreciate you coming through the stream. And same thing to MC. What's going on, MC? Appreciate you coming through as well. So come on, Sixers. Absolutely, this is a must-win game for Philadelphia. They have to win this game, and they have to have Indiana win their last 2 games, and they need to have Orlando lose their final game of the regular season on Sunday against the Milwaukee Bucks in order to have the 76ers make it into the playoffs as potentially the number 6 seed. But MC, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so, MC. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. So go Warriors, my guy, supporting his team, you know. Still here on a different account, but still supporting his team. My guy, SG Sports Talk, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So go 76ers, F Orlando. Hey, my guy's on the 76ers side, so shout out to my guy, SG Sports Talk, man. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This is Beat the Magic, you already know. What's going on, my guy? Ease up controllers down. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says, let's go Sixers. This is a must-win game here. You already know, man. You already know what it is. Absolutely, this is a must-win game based on the scenarios that I saw. To have the 76ers make it as an official playoff team and not have to bother in trying to battle in the NBA play-in tournament. But absolutely, this is a must-win game. And then same thing going into Sunday's matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. But ease up controllers down, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And again, SG Sports Talk showing some love to My team's saying go 76ers. The 76ers will burn the Magic to the ground. Hopefully, Sixers can clinch to Eastern Conference 6th seed and avoid the play-in by winning the last 2 games. And they need a little bit of help, too. They need to have Indiana win their last 2 games. They have set to beat Orlando in this game. And they also need to beat – the 76ers also need to beat Brooklyn on Sunday. And the Orlando Magic need to lose their final game on Sunday to the Milwaukee Bucks. So go and beat this a must-win game for Philly. You already know. Said F the Magic. Hey, bro, it is what it is. My guy hating on the Magic right now. Talking smack. So how are you doing this afternoon? Well, it's technically the evening right now here on the East Coast, my guy, SG Sports Talk. But I'm doing good, my guy. Hopefully you are as well. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this Friday evening here on the East Coast. If you are on the East Coast tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully all you guys are doing well. See you the best. Hey, Brian, man, shout out to you, my guy. As the starting lineups come in here for both teams right now, for the Orlando Magic is Jalen Suggs, Gary Harris, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. And for the Philadelphia 76ers is Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid here for your hometown Philadelphia 76ers. Coming to you guys live from the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where the 76ers look to win this game and look to keep their number 6 seed hopes alive here in terms of the NBA playoffs for the Eastern Conference. The 76ers are going to rock the red jerseys here for this game. The Orlando Magic going to rock their blue jerseys for this game. We'll see how the 76ers do in these red jerseys. Wendell Carter versus Joel Embiid in the tip. Joel Embiid wins the tip easily over Wendell Carter Jr. It'll be tipped up into the hands of Tobias Harris, now to the hands of Tyrese Maxey. And here we go as we officially get underway in the second to last game of the year. Kelly Oubre with the ball, going to find Tobias Harris. Harris guarded by Paolo Banchero. Gets over to Maxey, finds Embiid. Embiid falls to the floor, and we already got an early foul here called on Jalen Suggs. Early foul called on Jalen Suggs, so an early inbound pass coming here for the hometown team. The former Gonzaga Bulldog fouling the big man early on. What to watch for in this game: defend without rebounding, without fouling, and rebound. As Joel Embiid coming through, lays it up, cannot find it. Oubre cannot find it either. Trying to bring it down the other end, but a foul will be called here once again on Wendell Carter Jr., and this will send Joel Embiid to the free throw line here, shoot 2 free throws. So Joel Embiid going to the free throw line here early on to start this game. First one on the line for Joel Embiid is too strong and off the mark. Come on, Joel. We need you today. Let's go. Orlando has not been bad this season. It's just that in the last couple games they have struggled, and they are a bit of a young team. As the second free throw at the line here is good for Joel Embiid to give the 76ers a 1-0 lead early on. As Franz Wagner with the ball, going to get over to Jalen Suggs, going to find Paolo Banchero up to Wendell Carter Jr., and it's too easy for the center here for the Orlando Magic. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Bring it down the floor. Flips it to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Run a pick and roll. Maxey gets it back to Embiid. Embiid looking for options. Backing in. Darts it down. Harris wide open for 3. Can't get it to go as the ball swirls around the iron. Misses it. I'll be rebounded here by Jalen Suggs for the Orlando Magic. Now to the hands of Paolo Banchero. Back to Suggs. Suggs going to try to drive. Working the paint. Kicks out to Banchero. Banchero going to drive. Against Lowry. Puts it up for 2. Can't find it, but will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. As Kyle Lowry will be called for a foul here in shooting motion. So a rough start for the 76ers, both offensively and defensively. And my guy, SG Sports Talk, also showing love to his Golden State Warriors. So shout out to the Warriors fans we got up in the chat. Paolo Banchero to go ahead and step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2. First one on the line here is a high arcing free throw, and Paolo Banchero cannot get the first one to go. As he missed the first one from the line, it goes off the back of the rim and will miss. Just barely over a minute into the game. So I'm going to pick up my mother from the airport today. She's coming back from Germany on a business trip. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to your mother for doing that, you know. As the second one of the line is also good here for Paolo Banchero. Only 1 of 2 from the free throw line on this trip for Paolo. But here we go. The 76ers bring it down the other end. Max through the ball here for the Sixers. Guarded by, do we believe this is Jalen Suggs. He gets over to Embiid. or rather, yeah, it was Jalen Suggs guarding Maxey. Embiid drives to the basket, puts it up for two, cannot find it. But a foul will be called here once again. And this will be a foul called against Wendell Carter Jr. So Joel Embiid will head back to the charity stripe here to shoot two more free throws. Come on, Joel. We need these free throws right here. Let's go. Joel Embiid's been one of the best at it so far in terms of his free throw shooting at his respective position. The first one at the line is good here for Joel Embiid. Do we find I'm mistaken for Joel Embiid? He's been shooting the ball slightly over 85% from the free throw line. So, again, Embiid's been one of the best in the game so far as position in terms of shooting free throws. It's the second one at the line is also good for Joel Embiid. Embiid, one of the best at doing it. Here we go. Franz Wagner with the ball. You're going to get it over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs is going to drive. Suggs is going to kick it out to Carter, out to Banchero. Banchero going to drive, going to kick it out to Carter. Carter guarded by Embiid for dear life, and he'll throw it down with two grown man hands for the jam past Joel Embiid. Orlando getting a little scrappy on defense here, as nearly a turnover came for the 76ers, but the 76ers are lucky to keep the ball into their possession. It's Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid guarded here by this is Jalen Suggs again. Embiid with a step back mid-range jumper from just outside the paint, cannot find it, and it'll be rebounded by the Magic. Here comes Paolo Banchero. Banchero kicking it out to Wagner, kicking it out to Gary Harris. Gary Harris kicking it out to Carter in the left corner for three. Can't find it. Rebounded by Embiid. And here come the Sixers. Embiid bring it down the floor. Embiid guarded by Wagner. Embiid has the ball taken away and stripped by Franz Wagner. Wagner will bring it down the floor and will take it coast to coast off the rip. And Franz Wagner with another two here. Another scrappy player here for the Orlando Magic and one of their best players on their roster. Maxey the ball here for the Sixers at the left wing. Maxey, the step back three for Maxey. Gets it to go. And Tyrese Maxey with full confidence in that shot. And that was a big one that the 76ers were looking for after their slow start to this game, slightly under 3 minutes in. But Gary Harris with the ball, going to find Wendell Carter Jr. out to Franz Wagner, over to Suggs. As the ball will go out of bounds, but off of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey playing good defense right there. But it will stay into the possession of the Orlando Magic. Wendell Carter Jr. with the ball here directly off the inbound. Finds Wagner, puts it up for two. Gets denied by Oubre as Oubre was able to put the pressure on. It'll be rebounded by Maxey on the defensive end. Maxey with the ball, going to find Embiid. Feed it back to Maxey. Maxey going to launch another three. Cannot find it. Rebounded here by Paolo Banchero. Banchero going to bring it down the floor. Banchero going to try to drive. Banchero going to put it up for two. Can't find it. Missed the layup. And it's rebounded by Embiid as he puts it up to Oubre. And Oubre cannot handle the pass from Joel Embiid. The pass didn't look too bad, but it stretched Kelly Oubre a little bit. But another turnover caused here by the 76ers early on. It's not what you want to see when you have to win this game to get into that number 6 slot. Here we go. Jalen Suggs with the ball here directly off the inbound. Suggs going to find his man, Gary Harris, who puts it up for two. Can't find it. Rebounded by Embiid. Embiid will get it over to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid. Running pick and roll. Embiid pump faking against Carter. Here comes Embiid. Into the paint. You can't stop Joel Embiid. And one. You can't stop him. Put the whole team on his back. You can't stop Joel Embiid. Wendell Carter, you have no chance. And one. So the two-pointer is good for Joel Embiid. He never even had a direct grip on the ball, and Embiid still made the layup. Embiid so far this season averaging nearly 35 points per game as well as 11 rebounds. So a double-double for Joel Embiid is what he's averaging so far in the season. We'll keep it up in the last two games if he does elect to play both games to wrap up the season to get his mitts wet for the postseason. As the first one on the line, as the free throw is good for Joel Embiid here to complete the three-point play. And now the Sixers have the lead back here. 9-7 is your score. 8 minutes remaining here in the first. Paolo Banchero with the ball, going to find his man, Goga Batadze, who checked into the game. And that's swiped away by Harrison. Here comes Toby. Toby going to take it coast to coast, but can't find it the first time. It'll be picked up by Lowry out to Maxey, who will find Harris in the left corner. Harris looking for options outside the three-point line. Gets over to Embiid. Back to Harris, who finds the lane and finds the bucket. Tobias Harris and a beautiful sequence here for the 76ers. Jalen Suggs going to lose the ball, and a turnover here by Orlando. We are constantly going back and forth here with this one, ladies and gentlemen. 11-7 is your score. Here comes Maxey with the pass from Lowry. Gets it over to Embiid. Embiid backing in, kicks out. Oubre going to launch a three from the corner, and Kelly Oubre knocking it down, making it look like light work. Looking like what he does every day in the gym. And a timeout called by Orlando. After a rough start for your 76ers in the first couple minutes of play, they have started to pick it up and have shown why. In the past couple games since Joel Embiid's return to the floor, they have been one of the scariest teams here in the Eastern Conference. As we have a 14-7 lead here, favoring your Philadelphia 76ers over the Orlando Magic as they look to keep their hopes alive at getting that number 6 seed. Yell's the best, Brian. AMC, I appreciate that positivity. Appreciate you. Thanks for giving my mother a shout out. Hey, shout out to your mom, man, for that business trip. You know what I'm saying? Going outside the country all the way out there. You know what I'm saying? That's good stuff. This is Maxey Booyah. You already know. Maxey's showing why he's got the heavy favorites to win Most Improved Player of the Year. He's shown that this entire season. Orlando Magic head coach Jamal Mosley. I have no idea who that is. So far, so good. Hey, man, you already know. Got to keep it up for 4 quarters. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, similarly to what we've done the last couple of nights, I do have a trivia question for you guys. So I will ask my trivia question to you guys once we get to the end of the first quarter. As we get back to the game here between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs with the ball, going to find Goga Batadze. Batadze working on the inside, flips it back out to the outside, finds his man, Jalen Suggs. Suggs going to drive. Suggs going to lay it up off the window and puts it in for the bucket. Jalen Suggs with the bucket here for the Orlando Magic to potentially get them back in the game. Here we go. Tyrese Maxey with the ball. Going to get it over to Joel Embiid. Finds Kelly Oubre. Oubre puts it up for 2 and responds with some authority. Working in the paint and setting up the mid-range for Kelly Oubre Jr. Here we go. Jalen Suggs with the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Suggs looking. Finds Batadze. Batadze looking. And looks like we have a carry here on Goga Batadze, as this will be another turnover here by Orlando. Here we go. Max with the ball here for the Sixers. Down the other end we go. As he gets over to Embiid, going to find Oubre at the top. Oubre coming on the inside. Oubre going to work. Oubre behind the backboard, and Kelly Oubre puts it in, plus the foul. And Kelly Oubre is going to the line for one more, as the foul will be called on Goga Bitadze. Let's go. Great start for your Sixers, but especially for number 9, Kelly Oubre himself, who has been a really nice role player here for your 76ers, and has shown why he has been so far the third option here for this team over Tobias Harris, as the free throw at the line is good here for Kelly Oubre to complete the three-point play. And now the Sixers with a 10-point lead over the Magic. Here comes Banchero. Banchero going to find Bitadze. Bitadze working against Embiid, so get out of my way. Finds Banchero, launching a three. Bounce off the front of the iron, misses it. It'll be rebounded by Embiid for the moment, but it'll be now picked up by Lowry as Oubre helps out Embiid and getting right back up. As Oubre now with the ball, drives, kicks it out to Embiid. Embiid at the top, going to launch a three here. Too strong off the back of the rim, misses it. And it'll be rebounded here by by Paolo Banchero. Banchero looking for options, going to find Suggs. Suggs, the step back three, and it's good for Jalen Suggs. Off the assist from Paolo Banchero. Here come the Sixers to try to bounce back as Embiid gets over to Maxey. Maxey will work, will float it up for two, and Maxey will put it in with the left hand for the hoop and the bucket. Here comes Wagner bringing it down the floor, and Wagner is fouled in shooting motion. Kyle Lowry wanted to have a library conference with these officials. Despite not getting the foul call, Kyle Lowry still wants to talk and chirp all day long. But the foul will be called here against Kelly Oubre, a player you do not want to get in foul trouble when he has been the third best player on the 76ers so far this year. You got Franz Wagner go to the free throw line here for the Orlando Magic. First one at the line is good here for Franz Wagner. Lineup changes coming here for your Philadelphia 76ers early on. Nico Batum and Buddy Hield will enter the game to replace Tobias Harris and Kyle Lowry. We have nothing yet on the Orlando Magic. So Tobias Harris will take a seat. Kyle Lowry will continue to talk the talk from the bench. Hey, man, Kyle Lowry just being a team player. That's just all he's doing. Second one at the line is also good here for Franz Wagner. And here we go. The 76ers will now bring it down the floor as they will have possession of the basketball. Maxey with the ball gets over to Nico Batum at the top, at the logo. Batum looking for options, hands it off to Oubre. Oubre looking. Oubre going to find Embiid. Embiid guarded by Bitadze, gets it over to Oubre. Oubre going to launch the three. Can't find it. Rebounded by Bitadze. Now to the hands of Franz Wagner, who lays it up and lays it in with the finger roll. So the finger roll layup here for Franz Wagner. Here comes Maxey. Gets over to Embiid. Embiid battling against Bitadze. Embiid backing in. Says, I'm going to win the battle. And he puts it up and puts it in once more. Joel Embiid battling right now and winning all the battles here against Goga Bitadze. But here we go. Here comes Suggs, who puts it up for two. Cannot find it. They're going to call a personal foul here, so they're going to call a foul on the floor here against Buddy Hield. They apparently did not call the foul in shooting motion to send Suggs to the free throw line. As we take a stop in time here. Not sure what for. I might have to check and see who the foul went on here for the 76ers. That's probably what they're looking at. So, I mean, you have Oubre getting caught directly off the inbound. They might have called the foul on Kelly Oubre, actually. Yeah, Kelly Oubre looking up at the Jumbotron. So it looks like they've called the foul against Kelly Oubre instead of Buddy Hield, it looks like. They're saying Kelly Oubre tangled with Franz Wagner off the inbound. Free throw is good for Franz Wagner. And here come the Orlando Magic because they have the inbound. Suggs going to launch a three here for the Magic. Can't find it. Rebounded by Embiid. Now to the hands of Maxey. Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to drive, kick it out to Harris. Harris going to drive now. Harris going to work. Try to lay it up for two. Can't find it. Rebounded here by the Magic. And Suggs will now have the ball. Suggs going to find Wagner. Kicking it out to Gary Harris for three. Gary Harris can't find it. And Embiid keeps the ball alive and in play. And here come the Sixers. Max with the ball, going to find Embiid. Embiid guarded by Batadze. Embiid just chucks it at the net. Almost low-key kind of made the shot. But a foul will be called here against Goga Batadze, and they're going to call it on the floor and not in shooting motion. So the 76ers will remain with possession of the basketball. Actually, no, they did call it in shooting motion. So the foul was called in shooting motion here, apparently, instead of on the floor. As Joel Embiid puts the free throws up here and gets two of them at the line. First one is good. As we have a lineup change here for the Orlando Magic. Cole Anthony, a player that a lot of people liked from the draft a couple years ago, will enter the game here to replace Gary Harris. And Joel Embiid makes both free throws here at the free throw line. Let's go, Joel. Way to pick it up. Let's go. Way to pick it up. Come on. And here we go. Jalen Suggs with the ball. Going to get it over to Franz Wagner. Wagner with the ball. Looking for options. Finds his man Suggs. Suggs going to try to battle. Gets a little bit denied by Embiid. As that was Paolo Banchero actually driving to the rim. But we will have a foul called here against Nico Batum. In shooting motion. And this will send Banchero to the charity stripe here to shoot two. Oh, I actually thought Embiid got a piece of that. Turns out he never even had a chance on it. Never had an opportunity. The first one on the line here for Paolo Banchero is good. Looks like we have another lineup change coming here for the Orlando Magic as Jonathan Isaac will enter the game here to replace Franz Wagner. So Franz Wagner, one of the best players on this Orlando Magic roster, will go to the bench, and Jonathan Isaac will have the opportunity to replace him. Another one of the better guys on the Orlando Magic, Paolo Banchero, shooting the second free throw here. Second one at the line. Misses off the front and back of the rim. Rebounded by the Sixers. And here we go. It is 25-18. 76ers maintain the lead. Maxey with the ball. Launches a deep three from 29 feet out. And Maxey drops the bucket from distance here. And a big one here from the rising star candidate who is likely to win Most Improved Player of the Year. Here comes Banchero with the ball. Banchero going to the left, finds Cole Anthony. Anthony spinning. Anthony backing in. Fades away on the shot for two. Shortens it. Rebounded by Hield, who makes everybody jump. But a turnover here by the Sixers into the hands of Goga Batadze, who puts in some work and gets it to go on the massive response. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first. 28-20 is your score. 76ers with a good amount of forward momentum here, but can they keep it going? Maxey looking, going to dance around. Maxey the step back. Over Batadze, puts it up and puts it through the hole. Tyrese Maxey with back-to-back triples here for Philadelphia. Jalen Suggs going to respond here for the Orlando Magic on the two-point shot. Here come the Sixers now, looking to respond again. Here's Embiid against Batadze. Embiid looking, Dancing receives the double team, finds Batum. Try to get it out to Tobias Harris. Nearly turned over, but picked up by Hield. Going to find Harris again on the outside. Going to find Maxey. Maxey for 3 straight triples in a row. Can't find it as it's off to the left. It'll be rebounded here by Orlando. Here comes Banchero with the ball. Banchero looking. Banchero dancing. Going to find Batadze, who goes up and then puts it up for the hoop and the harm here for Goga Batadze. Foul called here against Joel Embiid. And timeout called here by Nick Nurse to talk things over here with his Philadelphia 76ers. But Tyrese Maxey working on back-to-back threes after the miss afterwards. But the 76ers still maintain the lead here over the Orlando Magic with a score of 31-24 with 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. With, once again, ladies and gentlemen, massive playoff implications here on the line. But yeah, ladies and gents, we do have a 31-24 lead favoring the 76ers, with once again in need of a win here to keep their hopes of getting the number 6 seed alive. My guy Charles Idley, what's going on, Charles? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. This is BOC Sports Channel. How's everyone doing tonight on the live stream broadcast? I'm doing great, Charles. Hopefully you're doing the same, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through and tuning in. My man says smash the like button on your way into the live stream broadcast as usual. I just did. So shout out to my guy Charles Idley for knowing what to do when he comes up in here. If you guys did not see earlier today, the statue reveal of Allen Iverson was revealed earlier today, and it looks really good compared to the past couple years where they did have a statue put up of Allen Iverson. Made out of bronze, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, here for AI. So the 76ers need this win tonight. Absolutely, man. That is absolute facts right there. They need to get this win tonight. You already know. So like, share, and subscribe for each person to experience the BLC Sports Channel. Yes, sir. You already know. Since I'm also a San Francisco Giants fan, and they're tied with Tampa Bay 0-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Hey, good luck to your San Francisco Giants, man. Good luck to them. So go Giants. Hey, showing love to his team. You know, I got to respect it. So let's go Sixers. Yes, sir. You already know. This is Charles the Skid Rocks. Absolutely. Shout out to UMC for the positivity. Always showing it up in here. Just keep your foot on the gas, Sixers. Yes, sir. You already know. Just feel free to express yourself. Real straight talk here on BOC Sports Channel. Send the standards in the live stream broadcast on the YouTube social media platform. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go Sixers. Charles the Skid Rocks. Yes, sir. You already know. I did hear that you're the Giants fan, my guy. SC Sports Talk. That's the fact of the day from my guy. This is my tip. Free throw here at the line here for Goga Batadze is good. After the end, one opportunity here from Goga Batadze. 76ers looking to increase the lead back up. Here's Cameron Payne with the ball. Gets it over to Batum. Batum going to find Embiid. Embiid going to battle. Embiid going to flip it out. Hield going to launch a 3. Got it! Buddy Hield with a big-time triple here for the 76ers to put something up off the bench. Here comes Banchero going to bring it down the floor. Banchero going to drive. Banchero going to back into Hield. Going to find Batadze. Batadze going to put it up for 2. Can't find it. Rebounded by Harris. Here come the Sixers. Harris with the ball. Guarded by Jonathan Isaac. Going to get it over to Embiid. Going to find Hield. Hield at the top. Working the inside. Hield puts it up for 2. Swirls the iron. Misses it. And it'll be rebounded here by Jonathan Isaac. Now to the hands of Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Going to find Batadze. Gets it over to Banchero. Banchero backing in. Banchero going to spin. Going to put it up for 2. Can't find it. Rebounded by Batum. In the hands of Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Going to bring it down the floor. Payne going to find Embiid. Embiid going to launch a 3. Over Batadze. And puts it through the hole. Joel Embiid with all courts here in the first quarter, putting on some string music. Now here comes Banchero bringing it down the other end. Banchero guarded by Tobias Harris. Banchero going to the right. Banchero dancing around, back the other way. Banchero dancing, puts the shot up for two. Throws the iron again, misses it. Rebounded by Heel. In the hands of Embiid, and Embiid will work the floor. Embiid going to back into Isaac. Embiid working. Embiid finds Harris. Harris pump fakes. Now is open for three. Got it! Tobias Harris with a massive response, and your 76ers have dropped 40 here in the first quarter as they continue to put in some work. Here comes Cole Anthony here for the Magic. Anthony guarded by Cameron Payne. Anthony going to have a look. Anthony going to drive. Anthony going to put it up for two from the paint, and Cole Anthony gets it to go. Now here comes Cameron Payne looking for a buzzer beater here. He finds Embiid. Embiid pumps, puts it up for three. Did not put it in. I don't think he got it off regardless. But that is how the first quarter will come to a close. As your Philadelphia 76ers looking for a win to keep their number 6 seed hopes alive for playoff implications, have dropped a 40-burger in the first quarter as a team and look to keep the same way throughout the rest of the game. It is your Philadelphia 76ers 40, the Orlando Magic 27, as we move on to the second quarter with your Philadelphia 76ers up by 13. So my top 5 Giants of all time are Pence, Crawford, Romo, and Posey. Hey man, you know more about your San Francisco Giants than I do. I'm not the biggest baseball watcher, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, I'll watch the Phillies, but I'm not the biggest baseball watcher. I've started to get more into the Phillies, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I try to watch as many Phillies games as I can. So yeah, buddy, can you read my comment? I read all your comments, SC Sports Talk, but I appreciate you for dropping the support up in here. But ladies and gents, real quick, before we continue, before the second quarter begins here, we're going to go ahead and look over the injury reports here real quick. So nobody in the meantime here for the Orlando Magic listed as out. Originally, Franz Wagner was listed as questionable with a right ankle sprain, but he is good to go. And for the Philadelphia 76ers here, we do know Robert Covington is still hurt for the team. And KJ Martin is not playing either here for the 76ers. A left knee bone bruise is what Robert Covington is out with. And KJ Martin is out with a left great toe contusion. So we will not have Robert Covington or KJ Martin tonight. And the Magic have no injuries on their injury report, according to what it says here on SixersWire.usatoday.com. So those are your injuries here for the 76ers and the Orlando Magic. The second quarter about to get underway here between the Orlando Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers. Your 76ers with a 13-point lead here, working up against the Orlando Magic, looking for massive playoff implications here on the line. And here we go. Your second quarter is officially underway. Here we go. Here come the Magic as Cole Anthony puts it up for two to try to start this game. Can't find it, and Isaac cannot handle the rebound. It'll be picked up by Melton, and here come the Sixers. Melton going to drive. Melton going to spin. Going to put it up for two. Can't find it. Melton trying to rebound and be picked up by Isaac. There'll be a loose ball foul early on here against Mo Wagner this time instead of Franz Wagner. It'll be Mo Wagner being called for the foul. As in terms of lineup changes here for both sides, we have Paul Reed, Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey, D'Anthony Melton all into the game to replace Cameron Payne, Joel Embiid, Buddy Hield, and Tobias Harris. And for the Orlando Magic, Markelle Fultz and Mo Wagner enter the game to replace Goga Bitadze and Paolo Banchero. As Paul Reed finds a look here to continue the second quarter, puts it up and puts it in to bring that lead up to 15 here for Philly. Here we go. Here's Mo Wagner with the ball. Going to find Markelle Fultz, the former Sixer, who puts it up for two, and putting it in is Markelle Fultz. Here we go. Here's Max with the ball here for the Sixers. Max going to his left. Max going to spin, finds Reed. Reed going to find Oubre at the top. Oubre going to go to his right. Oubre going to put it up for 2, shortens it, but is fouled in shooting motion here by Jonathan Isaac. Also, Joe Ingles entered the game here for the Orlando Magic as well. That was called in shooting motion against Jonathan Isaac to send Kelly Oubre to the charity stripe. First one at the line is good. Kelly Oubre also has been another player that has been a really nice role player for the 76ers. Also listed as basically the third option on the team over Tobias Harris. Second one at the line here for Kelly Oubre. Misses off the back of the rim, misses. And will be rebounded here by Jonathan Isaac. Now out of the hands of what looks to be Mo Wagner as he finds Joe Ingles, find Mo Wagner right there. Can't get it to go. Rebounded here by the Sixers. Or rather, he did make the bucket. And here we go. Here's Paul Reed with the ball. Paul Reed going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to find Maxey in the corner for 3. Can't find it. Rebounded here by the Magic. Picked up by Markelle Fultz. I was trying to think of who number 20 was for a second, but it is Markelle Fultz. Here we go. Fultz with the ball, going to drive. Fultz going to kick it out. Isaac going to launch a 3 here for the Magic. Can't find it. Rebounded by Mo Wagner, the brother of Franz Wagner. And it seems that we do have a foul called against DeAnthony Melton, as this will be a loose ball foul here against D. Melt. Should be an inbound pass here for the Orlando Magic. They will have an opportunity to get within 10 or 9. The inbound pass is in here from Fultz, and he will find Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball, guarded by Maxey. Anthony going to find Joe Ingles. Ingles going to work. Going to find Jonathan Isaac, who throws it down with some authority. My goodness. Jonathan Isaac came flying like an airplane. Here comes D-Melt. Melton. Looking, finds Batum. Batum, the fadeaway shot for 2 and got it. Nico Batum responding with an opportunity to put some points up off the bench. Here comes Joe Ingles, going to find Mo Wagner. Wagner trying to find a lane, but will be fouled here on the play by Paul Reed. And this will be an inbound pass here for the Orlando Magic with 9.5 minutes remaining. Still a nice start here for your 76ers, as they still maintain the lead up 12 over Orlando. Again, ladies and gentlemen, with playoff implications on the line here. It's Cole Anthony with the ball, going to find... Actually, he's not going to find anyone as the ball is stripped here by the Sixers. Stolen away by DeAnthony Melton. The ball did go out of bounds down the other end, but it will stay with Philadelphia. Here we go. Here's Oubre set to inbound. Inbounds to Maxey. Maxey with the ball going to his left. Maxey guarded by Fultz. Maxey looking around, looking for options still. Maxey around a screen now, comes on the inside, finds Reed. Reed kicking out to Oubre. Oubre, the sidestep 3. Shortens it, airballs it, I think. Nico Batum trying to put it up for 2. Can't find it either as he misses the layup. And will be rebounded here by the Orlando Magic as Joe Ingles will bring it down the floor. Ingles with the ball, going to find Cole Anthony. Anthony around the Ingles screen. Anthony looking, going to drive. Anthony going to spin, fade around the shot for 2, and can't find it. But Isaac will come away with the bucket plus the foul. Like I said, foul's going to be called on Kelly Oubre. So Jonathan Isaac head to the charity stripe here to shoot one more. And yeah, it's a clean play because the ball was going to miss off the rim. It wasn't going to go through. Kelly Oubre is trying to convince the officials that it was going to go through. But that's Kelly Oubre on 3 personal fouls right now. And surprisingly, Nick Nurse is not taking them out, as the free throw is good here for Jonathan Isaac to complete the 3-point play. And we'll put the Magic down by 9 points right now. Here comes Maxey bringing the ball down the floor. Maxey looking for options here. Maxey finds DeAnthony Melton. Melton guarded by Cole Anthony. Melton looking, Melton dancing around the Batum screen. Melton launching from distance here and hits it. DeAnthony Melton responding with the three of his own. Hit from the same length that Tyrese Maxey did on one of his three-point attempts. There's Markelle Fultz with the ball. Going to find, I do believe it's Mo Wagner still. Mo Wagner driving to the lane. Puts it up for two. Can't find it, but is fouled here by Paul Reed. And this foul will be called in shooting motion. So Mo Wagner will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw at the line is good here for Mo Wagner. And lineup changes being made here for both sides right now as Kyle Lowry and Tobias Harris both enter the game to replace Kelly Oubre and Nico Batum. And Franz Wagner will enter the game here to replace Cole Anthony. So they've started to use Cole Anthony at a different role. Instead of being the team starting point guard, he has been one of their first guys up off the bench. Now Reed to inbound. Inbounds to Harris. Now down to Maxey, who will bring the ball down the floor and will be guarded by Fultz. The Orlando Magic with 18 points off the bench. The 76ers with 10. Maxey currently standing at the logo, waiting for an opportunity. Maxey going to his right. Maxey dancing, going to find Melton. Melton working, kicks it out. Lowry tries to find Harrison. That's intercepted by Fultz. Fultz coming through, denied by Maxey. Said, get that weak stuff out of here and send everybody packing. The Orlando Magic may have the ball on the inbound, but a massive block right there by Tyrese Maxey to prevent more points being added onto the board of the visiting team side. Massive block by Tyrese Maxey. And Maxey did hit the camera and apparently knocked down the cameraman. Hey, man, you got to give Maxey some space. And Maxey being a good sport, helping out the cameraman, helping him get up. And here we go. There's Franz Wagner with the ball. Wagner looking for an option. Has that poked away by Melton. And we picked up by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. Maxey going to drive, float up for 2. Tries to put it up. Swirls the iron, misses it. But a foul will be called against Paolo Banchero. And Tyrese Maxey will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws here. Speaking of Paolo Banchero, he entered the game, by the way, to replace Joe Ingles. So Ingles sits on the bench. And Banchero comes in. Maxey to shoot 2 from the free throw line. First one is good for Tyrese. Second free throw coming up here for Tyrese Maxey. Second free throw is good for the Mad Max. Let's go. The Sixers will be up by 12 right now. Here we go. Here come the Magic as they bring it down the floor here with Markelle Fultz. Fultz going to drive. Fultz going to pump. Find Wagner. Puts it up for 2. Puts it in. It'll be Mo Wagner getting the bucket this time instead of his brother Franz. But here we go. Here's Melton with the ball. Melton looking. Melton going to launch a 3. Tried to bank it home, but gets denied at the last moment. Rebound here by Franz Wagner. Now we're getting in the hands of Paolo Banchero. Banchero going to find his man. It's going to be Markelle Fultz who darts it out to Mo Wagner. Wagner going to drive, going to spin, going to bank it off the backboard, and will bank it home off the window. And the Sixers do call time as Nick Nurse wants a timeout here to talk to his team. Give him an opportunity to get some rest as well, but at the same time talk strategy. Still have a good game here between your Philadelphia 76ers and the Orlando Magic. As the Philadelphia 76ers continue to maintain the lead over the Orlando Magic, but are getting outscored in the second quarter by the Orlando Magic 15-10, but still maintain an 8-point lead as the overall score is 50-42. My guy, Yusuf controls down, says so far so good. Temple leading the first, very good start. Yes, sir. It was off to a good start, but Orlando's trying to fight. Orlando's trying to fight. In a must-win game for the 76ers, Orlando is fighting for their playoff lives here. Does not like the Phillies' new shirts. I find them to be okay. I don't like them, but I don't hate them at the same time. I like it cool because of the style. I just don't like it because of the color. Like, the color scheme is just kind of throwing me off with the blue and the yellow and the white. Like, what does the yellow represent? Like, please explain that to me. So the San Francisco Giants scored the first run of the game, and it's 1-1 in the bottom of the third inning. Hey, man, good luck to your Giants the rest of the way. Not the New York Giants, but the San Francisco Giants. My guy, Eagles, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Say, yo, what's up, yo? Give you a like. Shout out to my guy, Eagles, for coming through, tuning in like always, and for the continued support to the channel. Eagles, my guy, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Thank you for continued support to the channel. Let's go Sixers, you already know. Phillies currently trail the Pirates 2-0. Come on, man. I need the Phillies to start picking it up here. Let's go. So holding it down. Let's go. Yes, sir. You already know. Phillies need to win tonight. You already know. My guy, SG Sports Talk. What's going on, my guy? Not SG Sports Talk. Star Wars 99. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says we can't hit against Bailey Falter. Yeah, that's kind of sad based on what I'm hearing from my guy Eagles, man. That sucks that we can't hit against Bailey Falter. Like, that's insane. My guy, Star Wars 99, man, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Subscribe to the best network on the planet, bar none, BLSG Sports Channel. Sir, you already know. Stay focused, Sixers. How'd you find this guy? He's awesome. Asking Charles from MC. Bryce needs a gold glove. Phillies need to get hot and get on a winning streak. Yes, sir, you already know. Get an opportunity to get back up in the standings. Marsh is a double. What a start for him. Hey, shout out to Brandon Marsh, man. Let's go. Here we go. Batum with the ball. Gets out to Embiid as the game comes back on him. And Embiid starting out with a shot that looks smooth like butter. Here for Joel Hans Embiid. Under 6.5 minutes remaining here. Here comes Mo Wagner. Or rather, that's Franz Wagner, I believe. Found Banchero, who tried to get it over to Markelle Fultz, but they could not connect and could not remain on the same page. And the 76ers will take over. Kyle Lowry keeping the ball in play, but a foul called against Paolo Banchero, who actually, it wasn't a foul called. It was a turnover here by Paolo Banchero, so the 76ers will retain possession of the basketball. Here we go. Cameron Payne with the ball here for the Sixers. Payne brings it down the floor, gets it over to Lowry, going to find Batum at the top. Batum going to work. Batum going to try to find Embiid. Embiid says, sit down, Markelle Fultz. Embiid coming through. Puts the shot up for two off the back of the rim. Misses it. Rebounding here by Fultz. Now the hands of Paolo Banchero. Banchero going to work against Batum. Banchero going to drive. Banchero puts it up for two and cannot find it. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will be 76ers basketball. Let's go. And now Maxey will find a cutting Harris, who puts it up for two. Can't find it. Rebounded by Paolo Banchero. Mo Wagner with the ball. Going to find Jalen Suggs, who puts it up for grabs. Puts it in somehow. I think they're going to count it as a foul on the floor and not in shooting motion. So it was a foul on the floor, but they are giving Jalen Suggs 2 free throws here as the Orlando Magic have entered the bonus. First one at the line is no good here for Jalen Suggs. So that I'm a top supporter. Where are all the messages that I can't see need to be on all the chat? Yes, sir. So Sixers and Phillies, you already know. Beverlyn Champion, what's going on, Beverlyn? Appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Beverlyn. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. So the Phillies are on the board, you already know. Phillies scoring an infield hit by Stott and more scores. Yes, sir, you already know, man. Let's get it. Second free throw at the line was missed, by the way, by Jalen Suggs, but somehow Orlando gets their own offensive rebound, but they missed the opportunity as Harrison, the three, puts it up. Can't find it. And apparently Tobias Harris steps out of bounds. 53-42 is your score. Time continues to wind down to close out the first half as Suggs with the ball finds his man, Paolo Banchero, who sidesteps on the shot for three and hits it. Come on, Toby. Where in the world is your defense, Tobias? Come on. Show some pride here. Let's go. Show some defense, Tobias. My goodness. As Payne with the ball here, going to find Joel Embiid. Embiid looking. Embiid trying to find Cameron Payne. He found nobody. He found a member of the courtside seats. That's all he found. Another turnover by the Sixers. Come on, guys. This is against the Orlando Magic here. Do you want to win and clinch a playoff spot or no? Banchero with the ball here for Orlando. Banchero guarded by Harris. Banchero bullying his way. Tries to put the shot up and uses strength against Tobias, but Tobias will be called for the foul. And in shooting motion, which makes it even better. Don't tell me we're going to have a cardiac game against the Orlando Magic, please. Against the young Orlando Magic team that the 76ers look to knock out of the postseason, assuming they win out and the Pacers win out. Come on, man. First one of the line for Paolo Banchero is good. Like, seriously, Tobias, you cannot play a lick of defense to save your life right now. Like, what is going on? That's why Kelly Oubre is the third option on this team right now, because Tobias Harris can't do anything. All Tobias Harris can do is start this game 2 for 6 and only have 1 steal in the first half. Second one at the line misses for Paolo Banchero. And the 76ers will pick up. And the 76ers will pick up the basketball as Cameron Payne with the ball. We'll find Kyle Lowry and we'll get it over to Batum. Batum going to look for options here. Batum dancing, finding Lowry. Lowry at the top going to find Batum at the wing. Batum going to find Embiid. Embiid with the double team. Finds Harris, and Harris finally putting some offense together. There you go, Toby. It's about time. My goodness. Here comes Jalen Suggs, who battles against Embiid, puts it up and puts it in with the reverse layup. Orlando's still in the bonus right now, but 76 looking to take over. Embiid launches a three and hits it. Joel Hans Embiid with the 3-ball. Franz Wagner with the layup here for 2. Puts it up. Can't find it. Foul will be called here. Looks like against Philadelphia. And what do you know? Another foul on Tobias Harris. So this is great. This is wonderful. Tobias Harris, another player that can't do anything to save his life right now. Did Oubre have a foul taken away from him? Originally, they said 3 fouls, but now they said Oubre's on 2. And same thing with Tobias Harris. He's on 2 fouls as well. First one of the line is good here for Franz Wagner. 76 are still up by 9 right now with less than 4 minutes to go in the first half. I'm surprised we have yet to see Kyle Lowry shoot the ball. That's the one thing I've been really surprised with. We have yet to see Kyle Lowry shoot the ball in the first half, and he would have had at least like 4 or 5 shots up. Second one at the line is good here for Franz Wagner. And with 3:51 to go, the 76ers still lead the Orlando Magic 58-50. Here we go. Here's Max with the ball. Going to find Kyle Lowry. Lowry looking for options here. Going to find Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Isaac, finds Batum at the top. 4-3 and drops the 3-point shot. Give me not 1, not 2, but 3 points from Nico Batum. Here comes Franz Wagner, who battles against Batum, puts it up, puts it in. No hoop in the horn for Franz Wagner, but still gets the 2-pointer to roll. Here comes Embiid. Bring it on down the floor. Guarded by Jonathan Isaac. Going to get it over to Harris. Harris guarded by Banchero. Harris going to launch it up to Embiid. Embiid backing in. Pump faking. Puts it up for two. Is not fouled as he put up the shot awkwardly. And Jalen Suggs down the other end puts it up and in for two. 76ers getting a little sloppy here. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing, guys? Come on. What are we doing here? Do we want to win or not? Come on. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Going to drive. Maxey going to be stripped by Gary Harris. I cannot tell what's going on because they're having Larry Brown speak with Kate Scott and Al Abdenabi. We have a timeout called here by Jamal Mosley to talk things over here with his Orlando Magic team, but gives Nick Nurse some time to prepare as well for the final 2 minutes and 43 seconds here of the first half. But it is still the Philadelphia 76ers leading the Orlando Magic right now, 61-54. As we continue on with the second quarter here. 2:43 remaining here in the first half. The 76ers look to finish up the first half strong. This is a big game right here. Yes, sir, you already know. Go Christopher Sanchez. Yes, sir, man. Let's go. Well, ladies and gents, like I said before, we do have our trivia question here. Like we've been doing every single night for the past couple games, we do have our trivia question for the day. But how many times did Dolph Schayes lead the Philadelphia 76ers, or what they were originally called, the Washington Nationals, to the playoffs? I will say once again for you guys, like I did with the last trivia question, no looking up the answer, but the only hint that I will give you guys is if the answer that you guys respond with is higher or lower. No looking it up. I will tell you guys if it's higher or lower based on what you guys will answer for me in the chat. Let me know your answer to our trivia question here for this game. Let me know how many times did Dolph Schayes lead the Philadelphia 76ers, what they used to be called the Philadelphia Nationals, to the playoffs. Let me know how many times they did it. Kyle Schwarber with a .222 batting average. Yes, sir. But, guys, let me know the answer to our trivia question of the day. No looking up, just so you guys know. I will give you guys the answer of higher. I will give you guys the response of higher or lower on your guys' answer. If you guys want to screenshot the trivia question, go right ahead. But I'm going to go ahead and put the scoreboard back up. So if you guys need the trivia question, go ahead and screenshot that. But you might have to flash it back a little bit by just a couple seconds. Here we go. Franz Wagner with the ball, going to get it over to Paolo Banchero as we have the game back on. Banchero going to find Wagner. Wagner going to drive. This is Franz Wagner, puts it up for two, can't find it, rebounded by Suggs, who kicks it out to Gary Harris, launching a three, shortens it, rebounded by Embiid. It was initially rebounded by Jonathan Isaac, but he could not fully control it. Here come the Sixers now as Lowry finds Embiid. Embiid looking, Embiid losing the ball. Picked up here by Franz Wagner. Wagner going to find Banchero, puts it up for two, cannot find it. But Embiid will be called here for the foul and shooting motion here. Joel Embiid already with three turnovers here, two personal fouls. Got quite a few players sitting on two fouls right now. As the first free throw at the line is good here for Paolo Banchero. Three players in the biggest foul trouble right now for the 76ers. Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and Kelly Oubre each with 2 fouls right now for the team. Second one at the line for Paolo Banchero is good as well. And we have a 5-point game here in the Wells Fargo Center. 76ers looking to increase the lead. What will they do here? As Maxey the ball gets over to Kyle Lowry. Back over to Maxey. Maxey looking. Maxey at the top. Comes on the inside. Flips it to Embiid. Embiid pumps. Embiid still pumping. Embiid driving. Embiid putting it up for 2. Puts it in. Gets the lucky bounce and the lucky roll. And Embiid puts it up and in for 2. Embiid having to shake it off a little bit right there as he came away a bit awkwardly. Franz Wagner going to put it up for 2. And he's going to scream to the gods above. And he's getting his emotions out here. So Franz Wagner with another 2-point shot, but here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey looking. Maxey going to come on the inside. We got a timeout call by Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse is not liking this defense right now and wants Joel Embiid to get a little bit more rest. But Embiid's going to have that knee get checked out in the locker room, actually, for the main reason he took the timeout was to let Joel Embiid have that get checked out. Embiid, for the love of God, please be okay. Please, Joel, be okay for the love of God. Please. Please, Joel, I beg. Please be okay. Like, I'm begging. I'm begging over here, Joel. Please do not tell me you're injured again. Joel Embiid limping back to the locker room. Please tell me Joel Embiid will be okay. Please tell me Joel Embiid will be okay. I freaking beg. Turner on 3. Trey Turner needs to pick it up, man. Needs to stop slacking. Well, guys, let me know the answer to our trivia question of the day. How many times did Dolph Schayes lead the Philadelphia 76ers or their old name, the Washington Nationals, or not the Washington Nationals, the Philadelphia Nationals, to the playoffs? No looking it up. I will let you guys guess a number, but your only hint is to let me respond with higher or lower depending on your guys' guess if it is wrong. Okay, that's it then. I just want to know what happened to Joel Embiid. Like, what did he do here? All I know is that Paul Reed is subbing in to replace Joel. We have a 5-second violation against Philadelphia. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Embiid better show up for the second half, dude. That's all I know. Like, we're probably not winning this game if Joel Embiid does not come back. Like, seriously. Jalen Suggs with the ball, going to find his man Paolo Banchero, who's going to battle. And he'll get it over to Wagner, back to Gary Harris for 3, and Gary Harris puts it in. Are you kidding me? We're letting Gary Harris do this to us? We're letting Gary Harris do this to us right now. Are you serious? There's Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to find Lowry. Lowry pumps. Lowry going to drive. Lowry going to put it up for 2. And the first make for Kyle Lowry is a driving, floating jump shot here off the assist from Tyrese Maxey. Here we go. The Magic bringing the ball down the floor. Banchero going to find his man. It's going to be, I believe it is Wendell Carter Jr. And we do have Jonathan Isaac stepping out of bounds, so it is going to be a turnover here for the Orlando Magic. And the 76ers with an opportunity to come away with some more points here. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to drive. Maxey from just inside 3-point range misses the shot off the backboard. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs with the ball. Going to get it over to, I believe this is Franz Wagner. Wagner with the ball. Guarded by Harris. Wagner dancing. Now guarded by Batum. Wagner kicking it out to Isaac. Isaac going to launch a 3. Too strong and off to the left. Rebound here by the Sixers. Here comes Lowry. Lowry driving. Lays it up and is fouled in shooting motion. Kyle Lowry fouled in shooting motion here by Franz Wagner. And Kyle Lowry will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws to bring the lead up to 6. Well, ladies and gents, let me know the answer to our trivia question for today. No looking it up, ladies and gentlemen, but I will let you guys know if your answer is higher or lower Then the answer to our trivia question. First one, the line is good for Kyle Lowry. Ladies and gents, how many times did Dolph Schayes lead the Philadelphia Nationals / the Philadelphia 76ers to the playoffs? As we have a technical foul here after the first free throw made by Kyle Lowry, we have a technical foul here called against Jalen Suggs, and Jalen Suggs wants to bark at the ref. He's still going up. He's going up and barking at him for 10 million years. Learn how to mature up, Jalen Suggs. As the technical free throw here is good for Tyrese Maxey, who obviously went ahead and shot it. I'm just waiting for them to toss Jalen Suggs out of this game. I'm just waiting for them to do so. Second free throw of the line for Kyle Lowry is good. Now Isaac to inbound. Isaac finds Banchero. Banchero from distance. Harris got a piece of it, actually. And the shot did not even come close to going in. And that is how the first half will come to a close here, where your Philadelphia 76ers will maintain the lead here over the Orlando Magic at the end of the first half with a score of 68-61. Our concerns are up for Joel Embiid, but overall the 76ers with a 7-point lead here over the Orlando Magic. As ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime. It's the wrong ticker. Just please let Joel Embiid be okay. Like, I am begging. That's all I'm begging for. Just have Joel Embiid be okay. Have this be nothing serious. Please. Just have this be nothing serious for the sake of Joel Embiid. Please. So there you go, guys. There is your halftime score at the end of the first half. Embiid, oh gosh, I hope he's okay. I hope so too, man. I hope so. Gotta hope he's okay. We don't need Joel Embiid re-aggravating that knee. The OC Sports Channel have to make a run across town if I'm not back before the stream broadcast ends. Until the next stream, peace, blessings, favorite. Hey, Charles, man, appreciate you for coming through, my guy, tuning in. If you don't end up coming back, but if you do, we'll see you then. It's JT0 for 3. The Phillies need to pick it up. Like, what are we doing not having success here against Bailey Falter? It's Bailey Falter, for crying out loud. This was a guy that absolutely sucked on Philadelphia. He was terrible on Philly. And this is the guy that the Phillies are getting spanked by right now. They're getting spanked by Bailey Falter. Like, that's just embarrassing. They better pick it up the rest of the way. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and go over the first half stats here. Then we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do. So starting it off here on the Orlando Magic side, Franz Wagner leads the way here for the Orlando Magic with 13 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a block. Following it up here for the Orlando Magic is Jalen Suggs, who ends off the first half with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Following it up here for the Orlando Magic is Mo Wagner, who ends off the first half with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Back to the starting 5, we have Paolo Banchero, following it up with a performance of 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Following it up for the Magic off the bench is Goga Bitadze, who ends off the first half with 5 points, a rebound, and a steal. Continuing to look over the stats now, Jonathan Isaac following it up with a first half performance of 5 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Wendell Carter Jr. following it up with 4 points straight up in the starting 5. Gary Harris following it up with 3 points and a block in the starting 5. Markelle Fultz following it up with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Then rounding it off here for the Orlando Magic side off the bench is Cole Anthony, who ends off the first half with 2 points straight up off the bench to end off the first half stats here for the Orlando Magic. Now into the Philadelphia 76ers side now as Joel Embiid leads the way here for the Philadelphia 76ers, who did go to the locker room, so prayers up for Joel Embiid, hoping everything is okay with them. But he ends off the first half nearing a triple-double here already at the end of the first half with 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Hopefully Embiid does come back so he can put up that triple-double that he's looking for. Following that up here for the Philadelphia 76ers in the starting five is Tyrese Maxey, who follows it up with a first-half performance of 14 points, 2 assists, and a block. Following it up here for the 76ers side is Kelly Oubre in the starting five with 9 points, a rebound, and an assist each. Tobias Harris following it up with a performance in the first half of 7 points, a rebound, a steal, and 2 blocks. Nico Batum following it up with a first-half performance of 5 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist off the bench. Kyle Lowry following up with 4 points and a rebound in the starting five. Then going back to the bench here, Buddy Hield with 3 points and 2 rebounds off the bench. D'Anthony Melton with 3 points, a rebound, and an assist, and 2 steals off the bench. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side is Paul Reed, who ends off the first half with 2 points and a rebound to end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats now, as the Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 51.2% from the field to the Orlando Magic's 48.9%. The Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 55% from three-point range to the Orlando Magic's 27.3%. The Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 86.7% from the free throw line to the Orlando Magic's 73.7%. The Orlando Magic are currently out-rebounding the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half, 22-19. And same on the offensive end when it comes to the offensive rebounds, 5-2. In terms of assists, it's going in the favor of the Philadelphia 76ers right now, 13-12. Both teams have the same amount of steals at the end of the first half with 3 steals apiece. 76ers with more blocks than the Orlando Magic at the end of the first half, 3-2. Both teams tied in the turnover battle right now with 7 turnovers apiece. Points in the paint goes in favor of the Orlando Magic, 36-22. And a total of 24 personal fouls called, 14 called on the Philadelphia 76ers, and 10 fouls called on the Orlando Magic, with a technical foul being assessed to Jalen Suggs to end off the first half stats. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the first half stats come to an end here in this one. This is the 76ers statue for Allen Iverson. Josh Chokes outraged due to misunderstanding. That was disrespectful. Yeah, legend Allen Iverson is a big legacy. On Friday, the Philadelphia 76ers unveiled a statue in his honor. That was why we criticized for being too small. Allen Iverson getting the disrespect, man. He doesn't deserve it. Come on. Top 3. He's a top 3 76er of all time. Stop it. Stop it. The disrespect he's getting right now is insane. So the 76ers statue of Allen Iverson was disrespectful. He's a top 3 76er of all time, so I don't get why he would be that way. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do here on the channel. You got to go ahead and get the halftime break room up. And guys, while we are taking the halftime break, go ahead and answer our trivia question of the day. How many times did Dolph Schayes lead the Philadelphia Nationals / the Philadelphia 76ers to the postseason? You guys cannot look it up. All I'm going to say is that you just put a guess in the chat, and I will let you guys know when we come back from halftime break if the answer that you guys are suggesting is higher or lower. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do. You already know how this works, ladies and gentlemen. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do. In order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Orlando Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers. And ladies and gents, on that note, I'll see y'all back here for the second half. Alright guys, I am back ready to go here for the second half as the second half is officially underway. Embiid started out with the 3 just so you guys know as he is back in the game. And Tobias Harris will follow it up with a layup of his own to start the second half as he will get it to go here with an opportunity for a 3-point play. We welcome you guys back here to the second half where the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Orlando Magic right now. Led the Orlando Magic at halftime 68-61. And look to keep it up the rest of the way. Tobias Harris with an opportunity at a 3-point play here for the Sixers. And he gets it to go. Great to see that Joel Embiid is back on the floor, baby. Let's go. Hopefully they gave him something to hold up his knee for a little while longer. Probably put a brace on it or something. That's probably what they did. Here we go. Here's Banchero with the ball. Banchero going to put it up for 3. And Paolo Banchero going to get the 3 ball to drop here. And we'll put the Orlando Magic back down by 10. And here come the Sixers now looking to respond. As Lowry with the ball finds Embiid. Embiid finds Harris. Harris going to drive. Find Embiid for the layup, and Embiid puts it in for 2. Attaboy, Joel. Way to put it in, baby. Come on. Banchero with the ball going to try to dart down to Wagner. Great defense by the Sixers on the defensive end. Was they able to hold off the Magic for more points potentially? As we see Joel Embiid back out there running on the floor. They probably gave Joel Embiid a little knee brace or something as it looks like Gary Harris tried to go for the Thunderous throwdown with one hand but couldn't find it. And Paolo Banchero thought he turned the ball over after the ball was loose, but it's going to stay with Orlando with 6 seconds on the shot clock. 10:20 remains here in the third. Inbound passes in from Suggs to Batadze, back to Suggs. Suggs puts it up for 2, can't find it, rebounded by Batadze. Batadze put it up for 2, can't find it, rebounded by Lowry. Here come the Sixers. Here's Lowry. Lowry launched at 3. Buckets! Kyle Lowry with a 3-point shot for some more string music here in Philadelphia. Here we go. Jalen Suggs with the ball, going to get it over to Gary Harris, going to find Paolo Banchero. Banchero going to work, going to put it up for 2, and Paolo Banchero is going to put it in for the bucket. Paolo Banchero has not been that sharp in terms of his shooting tonight, only shooting the ball 3 for 12, but still somehow has 13 points for the Orlando Magic and is tied for the leading scorer on the team. As Embiid with the ball launches a 3, can't find it, rebounded by Banchero. And here's Paolo Banchero bringing it down the floor. Paolo Banchero going to find Jalen Suggs to Gary Harris to Wagner for 2. Can't find it. Rebounded by Embiid. And Embiid will put it out there for Harris. Toby with the ball. Guarded by Franz Wagner. Harris dancing. Harris going to look. Harris looking. Kicks it out. Maxey a 3 from the corner. Street music for Tyrese Maxey. And a timeout called by Jamal Mosley here for the Orlando Magic. And Tyrese Maxey says, bada bing, bada boom. You want it, Orlando? Come and get it. You want it? Come and get it. You want it? You got to earn it, baby. You got to fight for your right. Maxey's trying to let him know. Timeout called by Jamal Mosley to talk things over. And a great start here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Just slightly over 3 minutes into the second half. And just like that, the 76ers coming out swinging in the second half now that Embiid is back. Embiid looks really nice. Looks to be moving better, it looks like. But thank God Joel Embiid returned to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys might be wondering why I do not have the trivia question up anymore. Not only because we had to go ahead and put the scoreboard back up, but also we do have the answer to our trivia question from my guy, SC Sports Talk, who has the answer correct, as he has it correct in saying that Dolph Schayes led the Philadelphia 76ers to the playoffs 15 times. So shout out to my guy, SC Sports Talk, for getting the question right. Not sure if he looked it up or if he just knew that overall. But hey, at the end of the day, shout out to my guy for getting that question right. Shout out to my guy, SG Sports Talk, for getting it right up in here. Let's go. Come on, man. I want the Sixers to win this game, not only to allow us to keep our postseason hopes alive of getting the number 6 seed, but also to wake up the neighbors. The neighbors might be sleeping right now. You know, they're probably sleeping at 8:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. Want to wake them up. Same with their kids, their grandparents, the wives, the husbands, everybody. They all got to be woken up. They might be calling the cops on me over here. Might be calling the cops saying, "What's going on over here? Why is there so much noise so late on the East Coast?" And I'm gonna be like, "Officer, we're over here doing our job. We're over here doing our job. We got a Sixers game live stream. We're watching greatness at stake. We're watching Joel Embiid come back from limping towards the end of the first half. We're coming back from that. We're watching greatness at stake, and we're watching the Philadelphia 76ers take a massive lead over the Orlando Magic by 16 freaking points right now, officer. So leave us alone and let us do our thing. Let the neighbors know that we got to take care of some business over here. It's what we do over here." And for those of you who think that I'm just thinking that's realistic, I'm just kidding when I say that. Just saying it as a joke, just to be a little funny. But Paolo Banchero with the ball here for the Magic, finds Franz Wagner, launching a 3 and hits it. Franz Wagner putting it up for 3 and puts the Orlando Magic down by 13. 8.5 minutes remaining here in the third. Here come the Sixers. Maxey with the ball, gets it to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Batadze. Now going to get it back to Maxey. Maxey running pick and roll, finds Embiid. Embiid pumps. Embiid dancing against Batadze. Embiid saying, "Get out of my way." As Embiid works in the paint, puts it up for 2, can't find it. Rebounding here by Paolo Banchero. Banchero with the ball. Banchero looking. Backing in against Lowry. Banchero working. Kicks it out to Suggs. Out to Wagner. Launching a 3. Can't find it. Rebounded by Kelly Oubre for the moment, but right to Batadze, who gets over to Wagner, who cannot execute the play. It'll be picked up by Oubre. Oubre down to Maxey. Maxey the sidestep 3. Shortens it. Maxey gets his own rebound. Lays it up. Denied by Batadze. Now to the hands of Franz Wagner. Wagner getting kicked out to a wide open Suggs for 3, and Suggs hits it. And here comes Oubre down the other end, who will be fouled by Franz Wagner. So Kelly Oubre will go to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws here. Ooh, that was close. They could have called Batadze for a goaltend. It looked like the ball might have started coming down. If we're being completely honest, it did look like the ball started to come down, if we're being completely honest, if you look at the replay. The Magic might have got away with one right there. First one of the line is good for Kelly Oubre Jr. You wrote the answer to the trivia question. The answer to the trivia question, guys, on how many times Dolph Schayes led the Philadelphia Nationals/Philadelphia 76ers to the playoffs, your answer is right there, with the answer being 15. 15 times. 15 times Dolph Schayes led the 76ers to the playoffs. Second one at the line is also good here, by the way, here for Kelly Oubre. And here we go, as Paolo Banchero set to bring it down the floor. Banchero tries to find Franz Wagner. We have a foul called against Kelly Oubre, who was trying to play some stellar defense here. But that, I think, is going to officially be Kelly Oubre's third. They originally said Kelly Oubre had 3 fouls in the first half, but they must have took the 1 foul back. Never mind. Kelly Oubre's on 4 fouls, so that's lovely. Here we go. Here's Franz Wagner with the ball. Puts it up for 2. Can't find it. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Harris. Will find Maxey. Gets over to Oubre, who will lay it up and can't find it the first time. But Oubre, with his own offensive rebound, gets it to go the second time around. 86-72 being your score, favoring your 76ers. 6:50 left to go in the third. As Suggs finds his man, it's Paolo Banchero. Banchero looking, finds his man, Jalen Suggs. Putting it up for 2, can't find it. Shot will be off to the right, but a foul called against the Sixers here. The foul will be called against Kyle Lowry as he looks up on the Jumbotron for dear life. But Jalen Suggs will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws here. Looking to reduce the deficit down to 12 here for the Orlando Magic. First one at the line is no good here for Jalen Suggs. Did I get it correct? You did get it correct, SC Sports Talk. Shout out to you, my guy, for getting the answer right. On the first try, too. I'm actually really impressed. Jalen Suggs to go ahead and attempt the second free throw here. Second one is good. Come on, Pacers. We need some help from y'all, man. Come on. Here we go. There's Kyle Lowry with the ball. Lowry gets it over to Joel Embiid. Embiid gets it over to Oubre. Oubre working. And a foul called against Orlando. Specifically, foul called against Franz Wagner. As the cleanup crew comes in to wipe off the floor. Franz Wagner being called for a foul on the floor here for the Orlando Magic for knocking Embiid down. That's 4 fouls, by the way, on Franz Wagner. As the inbound passes in, Lowry with the ball gets over to Harris, finds Embiid. Embiid looking and dancing. Embiid backing in. Embiid kicking out to Harris. Out to Lowry, who comes on the inside. Lowry with the hook shot for 2. Can't find it. Rebounded by Jonathan Isaac. Who will now put into the hands of Franz Wagner. Wagner going to find Banchero, who put the shot up for 2 and puts it in from 12 feet out. Come on, Sixers. Do we want this or not, man? Let's go. Come on. There's Kyle Lowry with the ball here for the Sixers. Bringing it down the floor is Kyle. Kyle guarded here by Gary Harris. Going to get it over to Joel Embiid. Embiid going to battle here against Jonathan Isaac. Embiid looking. Embiid driving. Embiid pumps. Puts it up for 2. Can't find it. Almost got it to go. But a foul will be called against Jonathan Isaac to send Joel Embiid to the free throw line here to shoot 2 more. Joel Embiid currently with 26 and is currently sitting on a double-double right now of 26 points and 10 boards. First one on the line is good for Joel Embiid. Make it 27. Kyle Lowry will step to the bench here for Philadelphia. He will get some sitting time. Joel Embiid to attempt the second free throw. Nico Batum and Buddy Hield, by the way, both enter the game to replace Kyle Lowry and Tobias Harris. As Joel Embiid does make the second free throw here and puts the 76ers back up by 13 with 5.5 minutes remaining here in the third. Here's Banchero with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Banchero trying to get past Batum. Banchero kicking out to Isaac for 3. Too strong off the back. Rebounded here by Oubre. Now to the hands of Maxey. Maxey with the ball. Going to find Buddy Hield. Going to find Joel Embiid. Embiid coming through pumps. Gets over to Oubre, who gets denied the first time. Gets his own offensive rebound and gets it back. And puts it up and puts it in. Here comes Jalen Suggs, who drives it, then brings it down the floor and is fouled in shooting motion by Tyrese Maxey. So Jalen Suggs will go to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 more free throws. And Tyrese Maxey's like, you got to be kidding me right now. Can't believe this call. Saying they smacked my wrist. Y'all don't call it a foul. But Jalen Suggs to the charity stripe here to shoot 2. As Maxey wants to have a library conference. He wants to have a government meeting with these officials. First one on the line, good for Jalen Suggs. And Mo Wagner will enter the game to replace Franz Wagner here. So the Wagners will switch. Mo Wagner will get back to playing some important minutes here while Franz Wagner sits. Jalen Suggs having a pretty solid performance out here. 16 points right now. 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range. Second one is good for Jalen Suggs to make it 17 for him. 76ers still up by 13 over the Magic. As Embiid with the ball gets over to Maxey. Maxey around a screen. Maxey looking and dancing. Maxey finds Oubre out in the corner for three. Shortens it. Rebounded by Jonathan Isaac. Now in the hands of Paolo Banchero. Banchero guarded by Batum. Banchero going to find Isaac. Isaac going to drop it down to Wagner. And Wagner gets it out there just barely to Jalen Suggs, who gets denied by Embiid. Embiid says, get that out of here as Maxey finds Embiid. And Paolo Banchero says, get that weak stuff out of here. We do have Jalen Suggs, who apparently got hit in the mouth, it looks like, as he's grabbing his teeth. Going to be blocking the potential thunderous throwdown here from Jalen Suggs. But timeout called here by Jamal Mosley here for the Orlando Magic to talk things over here with his team. And with less than 4.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, your Philadelphia 76ers maintain the lead here over the Orlando Magic by a score of 90-77 and look to maintain their lead for the rest of the way, but it all starts 1 minute, 1 second at a time. 76ers looking to keep their playoff hopes alive as a guaranteed top 6 seed. There you go. That's better. Apparently, I set the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen, as a ticker, which means it goes around on the bottom of the screen. So apparently, that's why I was confused on what in the world happened right there. But 76ers still battling here against the Orlando Magic, still maintaining a 13-point lead. Here we go, ladies and gents. The third quarter continues here as Jalen Suggs with the ball. Gets it over to Gary Harris. Back over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs is going to drive here for the Magic. Get it over to Gary Harris. Over to Mo Wagner as Harris ties up with Mo Wagner, and it will be a jump ball here between Tobias Harris and Mo Wagner. And the jump ball is won by Tobias Harris as Maxey will pick up the basketball. And Maxey will bring it down the floor. Maxey guarded here on the play by Jalen Suggs, who will hand it off to Batum, who will find Joel Embiid. Embiid guarded by Isaac, Embiid looking. Embiid dancing around. Embiid going to find Harris. Harris going to his left. Harris going to drive. Harris going to dump it off to Embiid, who fades away on the shot for two, shortens it. Rebounded by the Sixers as Embiid picks it right back up off the bat by Hield. Here's Embiid. The pump fake, the fadeaway, the shot for two for Embiid. Too strong. Rebounded by Mo Wagner. Stripped by Batum out to Hield for three and got it. Buddy Hield, a big-time shot here for Philadelphia to put them up by 16. That shot was huge here for the Sixers. Here comes Banchero. Banchero to bring it down the floor. Banchero looking and dancing. Launching a three from the left wing. Too strong off the rim. Rebounded by Embiid. Now into the hands of Batum, who will find Maxey. Maxey with the ball, guarded by Jalen Suggs. Maxey looking for daylight. Finds his man Hield. Hield going to find Embiid. Embiid has that ball stripped by Mo Wagner. And Mo Wagner off the pass will put it up and in for two through the hole. And brings it back down to a 14-point deficit here for the Magic. As Paul Reed looks to get ready to come back into the game here to replace Joel Embiid. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers now. Maxey looking. Maxey, the step back three. Can't find it. Rebounded by Jonathan Isaac. And we picked up here by Paolo Banchero, who will bring it down the floor. Banchero, guarded by Harris at the top. Banchero looking. Now guarded by Maxey. Gets over to Wagner, who lost it, but gets it back. Wagner, going to drive. Going to lay it up for two. Gets it to go. They're not counting the bucket. I don't know what they called here. Did they call it an offensive foul or no? I think they called it a charge. They did call it a charge on Mo Wagner. Let's go. As in the meantime, though, for lineup changes here, Cameron Payne and Paul Reed will enter the game to replace Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. And Joe Ingles will enter the game here to replace Jalen Suggs. Here come the Sixers as they bring it down the floor. It's in the hands of the ball's in the hands of Tobias Harris. Gets over to Batum, over to Reed, back to Batum, launching a three, too strong. Rebounded by Joe Ingles, who put it in the hands of Mo Wagner. As Mo Wagner will get the pass over to Paolo Banchero. Banchero going to dance. Guarded by Batum. Banchero puts it up for two. Can't find it. Rebounded by Reed. Now to the hands of Hield, who will find Tobias Harris. Harris with the ball, gets it out to Payne, gets it over to Batum, over to Reed, out to Hield. Hield flipping it to Reed. Reed back to Hield. On the outside, Hield for three. Can't find it. Rebounded by Jonathan Isaac. Now in the hands of Mo Wagner, back to Isaac now. Isaac bringing it down the floor. Isaac going to find Joe Ingles here. Ingles guarded by Tobias Harris at the top. Comes through, kicks it out. It's Gary Harris who comes through, lays up, denied by Reed. The ball will be deflected away, and great defense by your 76ers as they will take over with the basketball. Here comes Philly. Cameron Payne to launch a three. Got it from the right wing as Cameron Payne. See Payne making it look like cash money out here. 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Paolo Banchero with the ball, going to get it over to Mo Wagner. Wagner guarded by Reed. Wagner dancing with it. Gets it over to Joe Ingles. Ingles back to Wagner, who lays it up, lays it in off the back. Off the glass, it goes right there for Mo Wagner. 15-point game here. 76ers still in the driver's seat right now. Here's Harris with the ball. Harris guarded by Isaac for dear life, going to get it over to Cameron Payne. Payne dancing. Back to Harris it goes. Harris backing in. Harris having to put it up now. Got it off too late, and it's going to be a shot clock violation here for Philadelphia. If he got it off a tad bit sooner, the 76ers are up by 17 if he does so. And it's not even close. Harris never even had a chance to shoot the ball. As it is still a 15-point game, Cole Anthony enters the game here to replace Gary Harris. Here we go. Speaking of Cole Anthony, he currently has the ball right now, guarded by Cameron Payne. Anthony looking. Anthony dancing, going to his left. Anthony driving, puts it up for 2 and hits it. Cole Anthony with a massive shot right there for Orlando to put them down 13. Here's Payne laying it up high off the window, and the ball gets stuck on the top of the backboard. Give one of the centers a broom. Give one of them a broom. Let's go. Get the broom out. And get Paul Reed up there. Or Jonathan Isaac will go get it. These are usually the best parts, man. Boo! Jonathan Isaac still can't get it down. Finally got it. All the Sixers fans were booing Jonathan Isaac after not getting it the first 2 times. But 1 second remains here. Inbound passes in from Jonathan Isaac to Cole Anthony. And he airmails that one. And that is how the third quarter will come to an end. Your Philadelphia 76ers still in the driver's seat over the Orlando Magic with a score of a 13-point lead favoring your Philadelphia 76ers at home with a score of 96-83 as we head into the final stretch here. Will the Philadelphia 76ers keep their playoff hopes alive of getting a top 6 seed here in the Eastern Conference, or will the Orlando Magic find a way to ruin it here? We will find out here as the fourth quarter is coming up next. Come on, Sixers. One more quarter to go, man. Let's go. B said, no friends around here. LMAO, best block this year. And I know what you meant, Beverly. Don't worry. Heck yeah, it was. Oh, well. Winning the jersey today. Trey wearing a question mark. Whoa, what's the score of the Phillies game? Don't tell me it's a massive blowout favoring the Pirates. Just don't tell me it's a massive blowout favoring the Pirates right now. What's the score of the Phillies game? Oh, my gosh. They're losing 5-1 to Pittsburgh right now. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, Phils. I mean, you never know, man. You never know. We've seen crazier things happen with the Phillies. We've seen crazier things happen. We really let Bailey Falter dominate today. Are you kidding me? We let Bailey Falter dominate us today? The dude that was so bad when he played for the Philadelphia Phillies, that was the dude we were letting dominate today? Like, are you kidding me? I mean, Sanchez did pretty well, to say the least. I mean, 6 innings pitched, only 4 hits given up. Only 1 earned run allowed. Walked 3 guys, and then 6 strikeouts. I mean, you can't blame Sanchez. I mean, you got to look at the bullpen, dude. Junior Marte was one of those guys that didn't really step up to the plate. But neither did Ricardo Pinto, as the fourth quarter is officially underway here. Oubre going to launch a 3 and got it. Kelly Oubre starting the fourth quarter here. Bada bing, bada boom. Smooth like butter. Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre both enter the game to replace Cameron Payne and Tobias Harris. And Markel Fultz and Franz Wagner enter the game to replace Paolo Banchero and Jonathan Isaac. As Mo Wagner with the ball actually drives, lays it up, lays it in. Mo Wagner with the nice 2-point layup here for the Magic. Here's Hield with the ball, and he'll get over to Batum, and Batum will run the floor. Batum gets over to Reed. Reed, guarded by Mo Wagner, gets over to Oubre. Oubre working. Oubre puts it up for 2, can't find it, but a foul called against Mo Wagner. My guy TP1, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Said, what was the trivia question? The trivia question was this, my guy. How many times did Dolph Schayes lead the Philadelphia Nationals / Philadelphia 76ers to the playoffs? We already did get the answer right from my guy, SG Sports Talk. If I can go ahead and find it in the chat. First one on the line, no good, by the way, for Kelly Oubre. That's my guy, SG Sports Talk. Did already get the answer right, so it is too late to answer, my guy, TP1. This is Dolph Schayes led the 76ers 15 times into the NBA playoffs. So, unfortunately, TP1, it is too late to get the answer right, my guy, but still appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not done so, TP1. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. As we get back to work here with this game, Markelle Fultz coming through, lays it up and lays it in here for the Magic. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey finds Reed. Reed gonna work against Mo Wagner. Puts it up, puts it in, plus the foul. And Paul Reed's going to the line for one more with an opportunity to complete a three-point play. And Mo Wagner wanted to have another conference with these officials from the other side of the Grand Canyon. He's screaming at the ref. Free throw here for Paul Reed. Rims out, and it'll be rebounded by Mo Wagner. The ball will now be in the hands of Markelle Fultz, and he'll find Joe Ingles. Ingles going to work. Kicks it out to Cole Anthony. Puts it up for two with a circus shot. Puts it up and puts it in. With an and one opportunity coming up here from Cole Anthony. As the foul will be called here against Tyrese Maxey. That would be foul number 4 on Tyrese. So Tyrese now the main player in foul trouble here for Philadelphia. Free throw is good, by the way, for Cole Anthony. Back to a 12-point game we go. Here are the Sixers as Batum with the ball gets it over to Reed. Going to find Oubre. Oubre going to try to play it up for 2. And the ball will go out of bounds off of the body of Mo Wagner. And it will stay with the 76ers here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go. Here's Hield set to inbound. Hield inbounds to Batum. Batum trying to find a man. Finds Maxey, rather, I should say. Maxey getting locked up by Ingles. Now drives on the inside. Lays it up. Lays it home. Tyrese Maxey. After it was looking like it was going to be a shot clock violation here for Tyrese, he makes the most of it, lays it up, lays it in to make it a 14-point lead, 104-90. Here's Mo Wagner with the ball. Going to get it over to Joe Ingles. Ingles going to lay it up off the glass and puts it in. Joe Ingles with the 2-point shot to answer, and the Magic are back down by 12. Here's Maxey with the ball. Bring it down the floor, going to the right. Maxey looking, finds Batum. Batum looking, finds his man. Hield, launch a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounding here by the Magic. Here comes Joe Ingles. Ingles with the ball, going to find his man Markelle Fultz over to Franz Wagner. Back out to Fultz. Fultz looking, kicks it out to Mo Wagner, launching a 3 and got it. And back to a single-digit game as the Magic are trying to find their way to steal a game from the 76ers. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey guarded here on this play by Markelle Fultz, the former Sixer. As Maxey looks, finds Hield. Back to Maxey. Maxey at the top looking. Going to the right. Coming on the inside. Maxey puts it up for 2. Can't find it. Rebounded by Mo Wagner. Now to the hands of Markelle Fultz, who will find Franz Wagner, who will lay it up and in. And a timeout called by Nick Nurse as he is frustrated right now that this Philadelphia 76ers team is only have 7 points over the Orlando Magic. 8:46 remains here. The score is 104-97, favoring your Philadelphia 76ers still, but the Orlando Magic continue to battle here and look to try to steal a game against the 76ers and saying, no, you're not making it to the playoffs automatically. You're falling down into the play-in tournament. The 76ers are trying to deny all that noise that the Orlando Magic are currently giving them right now. Come on, guys. Why are we having these cardiac games? Don't tell me I gotta get sent to the mental hospital right now. Come on. I don't like being sent to the mental hospital. I don't like it. But that's what the Sixers are trying to do, trying to send me to the mental hospital again. They're trying to send me there. But yeah, guys, 8:46 remaining here in the game. 76ers again are hanging on to a 7-point lead over the Magic right now, 104-97. Sixers were up by as much as 17 in this game. A loss by the 76ers will lock up a spot for them in the NBA play-in tournament. A win by the Sixers keeps them alive for the number 6 seed at the bare minimum. According to Inquirer.com/Sixers, says the easiest scenario for the 76ers to move straight to the NBA playoffs as either the 5th or 6th seed is to win their final 2 games, aka tonight against Orlando and then Sunday against Brooklyn. And root for either the Magic to lose on Sunday against the Bucks or hope to either have the Pacers win out or lose out in their final 2 games. So all that needs to happen is that the Magic lose tonight and lose on Sunday. That's all that matters. It does not matter what the Pacers do whatsoever. The Pacers lose out. I do believe the 76ers would probably be the number 5 seed, but if the Pacers were to win out, the 76ers would be the number 6 seed. But come on, man. All that has to happen is that the Magic lose their final 2 games of the year against us and the Milwaukee Bucks. That's it. And this team literally lost to the Milwaukee Bucks, what was it, 2 nights ago? Or last night? It was one of those games, but it was one of those nights, but the Orlando Magic lost to the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis, which is actually insane. As Oubre with the ball gets over to Maxey, puts it up for 2, puts it in. Let's go. Bring that lead back up to 9. Here we go, boys. Time for the fight to the finish. Let's go. Here we go. Here's Markelle Fultz with the ball. Fultz looking, puts it up for 2, can't find it. Rebounded by the Sixers. As it's picked up by Oubre, into the hands of Maxey it goes. Here comes Maxey. Maxey crossing half court. Maxey dancing around. Double team for the moment, flips it to Batum. Batum launching it for 3, can't find it. Rebounded by Harrison, he puts it in for the bucket. Big time right there by Toby. Massive shot right there from Tobias Harris. Here we go. Here's Paolo Banchero with the ball. Banchero dances around, coming around. A Mo Wagner screen. Flips it to Wagner. Wagner back to Banchero. Banchero dancing around. Waiting for the moment. Banchero driving. Banchero loses it. Gets it back. Launches the shot for 2. Bounces off the iron. Could not hit the shot. Rebounded by Tobias. Down to the hands of Maxey it goes. Maxey. Standing on the outside. Maxey dancing around. Maxey the step back pass thing goes. You better believe it. Tyrese, the Mad Max Maxey is here to stay, baby. A timeout called by Orlando. And a big-time shot right here for Tyrese Maxey, who has been clutch so far here in this game. Timeout called by Jamal Mosley here for the Magic. 111-97 is your score with 7:11 remaining here in the 4th quarter. The 76ers looking to hold on against the Magic and look to keep their playoff hopes alive no matter what happens to the Indiana Pacers. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Finish the job, and let's move on to Sunday, where that is also a must-win game against the Brooklyn Nets. Let's go to work, boys. Time to go to business here. Let's go. Tyrese Maxey. This guy right here behind me. This guy right here, ladies and gentlemen. That man right there. Give him the most improved player of the year already. It's over. Give him most improved player of the year. Freaking clutch. So he scored, of course, 5-2 Pirates, of course. Don't tell me the game ended already. Don't tell me the game ended already, please. That's the bottom of the 8th. All right. You never know, Eagles. There's still some time, my guy. There's still some time for the Pirates to lose. But all that matters for the 76ers is that they win tonight and they win against Orlando and have the Magic lose on Sunday against the Milwaukee Bucks. Keep in mind that this team, this Orlando Magic team that you guys are watching right now, this was the team that lost to the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis and has Doc Rivers as their head coach. This team, this Milwaukee Bucks team, beat the Orlando Magic without Giannis and has Doc Rivers as their head coach right now. If they can do it one time, they can run it back. Let's hope Milwaukee gets the job done on Sunday. Please, for the love of God, get the job done, Milwaukee. Bases loaded for Marsh. Yes, sir. And the seeding for the 76ers will be determined by the Indiana Pacers. If the Pacers win out, the 76ers will be the 6th seed. If the Pacers lose out, the 76ers will be the 5 seed. But here we go. Game is back on as Gary Harris with the ball gets it over to Jonathan Isaac. Isaac going to launch a shot here for 2. Airmails it. Rebounded by Banchero. Gets blocked the first time. Gets denied the second time. As the ball will be picked up by Batum on the rebound. And it will be in the hands of Tyrese Maxey once again. Here we go. Maxey with the ball. Guarded by Gary Harris. Coming around the screen. Maxey going to the right. Maxey going to drive. Going to bounce pass it to Reed. And Reed cannot handle the pass. 6:36 remaining here. And the 76ers with another big-time turnover. Here we go. Here's Jalen Suggs with the ball. Going to find Franz Wagner. Wagner going to drive here for the Magic. Wagner puts it up for 2 and puts it through the hole. And the Magic still trying to have some life here. As Oubre with the ball here for the Sixers. Oubre dancing around. Oubre launching a 3 from the top. Can't find it. Rebounded by Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac now passes it over and puts it in the hands of Paolo Banchero. Banchero working against Batum. Lays it up, lays it in, plus the foul. And Paolo Banchero will head to the line here to shoot one more and with an opportunity to make it a 9-point game. Of course. The typical Phillies thing to do. Strike out when the bases are loaded. Of course. Eagles, if you haven't met the Phillies before, the one thing they do, they leave the bases loaded all the time. They leave all the runners stranded. But Banchero to attempt the 3-point play here as he does make the free throw. And 6 minutes remain. As Harris with the ball inbounds to Maxey. Maxey gets it back to Harris, and Orlando playing tough defense here. Here's Harris. Guarded by Paolo Banchero. Harris gets it over to Batum. Going to find Joel Embiid. Embiid backing in. Embiid behind the back pass to Batum, and Batum didn't even come close. Harris keeps the ball in play and launches it out there to Maxey, who gets hit hard on the floor. And you also have Jalen Suggs hurt too. Massive collision here between Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Suggs. As Tyrese Maxey is able to get up, but Jalen Suggs is still down, but now he gets up. Oubre helping him out, showing a little sportsmanship here. But yeah, Tobias Harris got lucky with his pass here, but unlucky for Maxey and Jalen Suggs as both their bottoms got absolutely smacked. But the foul will be called against Jalen Suggs, though, for making the initial contact on Tyrese Maxey. Kelly Oubre is like, Pete, please be okay, Tyrese. We need you. We need you, Tyrese. Please. And Jalen Suggs also trying to shake it off. He's grabbing that right hip. And he's in more pain than Maxey is right now. But they still call the foul on Jalen Suggs. But Jalen Suggs is shaking it off, to say the least. Trying to shake it off, trying to stay in the game. Kyle Lowry to inbound here. Lowry inbounds to Maxey. Maxey. Guarded here by Gary Harris. Maxey going to spin. Maxey going to drive, kick it out. Oubre going to launch a three from the left corner. Can't find it. Rebound here by the Magic. Here they come. Suggs with the ball. Going to find Banchero. Banchero going to dance around. Going to drive. Banchero lays it up for two. Can't find it. Rebounded by Embiid. Here come the Sixers. And Embiid gets away from the pile. Here comes Joel. Embiid backing in. And Embiid going to take it coast to coast. And yes, he does. Joel Embiid with a massive finger roll layup here to put the Sixers up by 11. And the response here by Jalen Suggs was massive for 25 feet out. And we got ourselves an 8-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Embiid with the ball here for the Sixers. Embiid puts it up for two. Can't find it. No foul called. Rebounded by Banchero. Banchero to bring it down the floor. Banchero going to drive. Banchero puts it up for two. Puts it in. 76ers and the Magic battling right now as we go back and forth. Here's Maxey. Maxey with it, guarded by Gary Harris. Maxey dancing around. Maxey driving. Maxey the step back mid-range, and he gets it. Let's go. Come on. 4:15 remaining here in the fourth. Here's Suggs. And a foul called on Kyle Lowry, I beg your pardon, instead. But an inbound pass coming here for the 76ers. Or not the 76ers. An inbound pass coming here for the Magic. As Kyle Lowry was called for the foul on the floor. As Orlando did not take advantage of it. And the 76ers now possessing the basketball. Maxey driving with it. Also taking it coast to coast. Gets it to go. Plus the foul on Paolo Banchero. And a free throw coming here for Tyrese Maxey with an opportunity to complete the three-point play. As you have Tyrese Maxey's parents attending this game as well. That's some pretty nice seats, apparently. Tyrese Maxey currently with 28 points right now. Has been the second option to Joel Embiid for quite some time. But Maxey misses the free throw. Come on, Tyrese. Pick it up, dude. Let's go. This bench is obviously going to have to be better come playoff time because the bench has been unacceptable so far. As Suggs with the ball, going to get it over to Banchero. Banchero going to launch a two from the mid-range and got it. And we battle back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Maxey with the ball, inbounds it here. Gets it into Kyle Lowry. Lowry being hesitant for the moment. Guarded here by Jalen Suggs. Kyle Lowry going to battle, going to spin. Going to drive. Lowry with the pass to Harrison gets denied here on the play by Paolo Banchero. And Banchero will bring it down the floor. Banchero dancing around. Banchero going to spin. Banchero puts it up for two and cannot find it. But a foul call on Tobias Harris here in shooting motion. And this will be a timeout called by Nick Nurse as well to talk things over here with his team. As we take a look at the replay here, and yeah, Tobias Harris just got all up there against Paolo Banchero. Pause when I say that. And Tobias Harris wants to have another government meeting with these officials again, and Suggs is in so much pain, it's unbelievable. And I'm not sure if Nick Nurse is going to be willing to challenge this here. I'm not sure if that's why the Sixers are calling a timeout. I mean, knowing Nick Nurse, he is not afraid to challenge something like this. Nick Nurse is not afraid to challenge something like this. Do not be surprised if this is not any ordinary timeout from Nick Nurse. Don't be surprised if he's challenging this call. Because that's the Nick Nurse thing to do. Challenge a call when it matters most. But for now, it is a foul called in shooting motion against Tobias Harris. And the 76ers did elect to challenge the call, as I do see the green light flashing here in the distance. 76ers did elect to challenge the foul call here against Toby. See if they can get that foul taken away from him. Taking a look at the replay here. Got Banchero getting all the way up there, but smacking Toby. I think this should be reversed and it should be overturned. It should be a successful challenge here by Nick Nurse. Yeah, Banchero literally elbowing Tobias Harris for dear life. There's no way they overturn this call, in my opinion. Based on the fact that you got Banchero literally putting an elbow up on Tobias Harris, there's no way they don't reverse this. Come on. There's no way the Sixers are charged with the timeout and Tobias Harris called for the foul. Come on. Banchero literally hits Tobias Harris with his elbow. Like, what do you mean? There's just no way this is not a successful challenge. Just call it a successful challenge, please. There's no way it's not. My gosh, it'll take till midnight to figure out what the ruling is on this play. It'll take till midnight, for crying out loud. Come on, it's clear and obvious, dude. You see the elbow going like this up on Tobias Harris's face. It's a foul. Make it make sense. To avoid a playing game 6 seed or higher, the 76ers need to win both games remaining tonight against Orlando and Sunday against Brooklyn. And either Orlando has to lose on Sunday against Milwaukee, or the Pacers need to win both games remaining or lose both games remaining. Which the Pacers would, which assuming if the 76ers were to win out, the Pacers going 2-0 in their next two games would have the number 5 seed, and the Sixers would have the number 6 seed, I do believe. Thank you! Oh my gosh, they finally got the call right. They finally got a challenge right. Thank you! Take that foul away from Tobias Harris. Thank God. Y'all finally got a challenge right. There'll be a jump ball here at half court between Jonathan Isaac and Joel Embiid. But it's about time y'all get a call right, officials. It's about time y'all would get a call right. 3:17 remaining. The jump ball is won here by Jonathan Isaac. Here we go. Jalen Suggs with the ball. Going to get it over to Paolo Banchero. Banchero asking Gary Harris to move as Banchero tosses it over to Harris as it bangs off the iron, misses it, and it'll be rebounded by Kelly Oubre. Less than 3 minutes to go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey looking. Maxey guarded by Gary Harris here. Maxey gets it over to Lowry. Lowry guarded by Suggs, going to try to get to Embiid. Embiid losing the ball, trying to battle against Franz Wagner, and Wagner gets away with it. Here we go. As Franz Wagner with the ball, going to kick it out to Banchero, launch a three. Can't get it to go. And with 2:32 remaining, we have an offensive foul called here against Jonathan Isaac. And the 76ers will take possession of the basketball. As Jonathan Isaac collides and sends Kelly Oubre packing on the floor. And looks like the Orlando Magic are out of fouls to give here. 76ers are in the bonus regardless, so we're going to get free throws anyway. But the Orlando Magic might be out of fouls to give here, so it might just be free throws from here on out. First one at the line is good for Kelly Oubre. Speaking of Kyle Lowry, as I was about to say him instead of Kelly Oubre, he will sub out of the game and Nico Batum will sub in. But that's the only lineup change being made here amongst the two teams. Second free throw at the line here for Kelly Oubre is good. Kelly Oubre puts it up, puts it in, and the lead is back up to 10, favoring Philadelphia. Here we go. Suggs with the ball, going to find Franz Wagner, launching a three. Can't find it. Rebounding here by Embiid. Embiid getting the ball away from everybody. Embiid says, give me the ball. It's my ball. As I'll get it over to Batum, back to Embiid. Over to Maxey. Maxey with the ball here with possession. Maxey guarded by Gary Harris, now guarded by Jonathan Isaac. Maxey now double teamed. And it'll be a kick ball here by Gary Harris. And with 2:01 remaining, the 76ers will retain possession of the basketball. Nico Batum set to inbound. Batum lobs up and into Embiid. Embiid with the ball. Embiid, with under 2 minutes remaining, launches a shot here for two. Can't find it, and Oubre cannot take away the rebound as it's picked up here by Franz Wagner. Wagner going to spin, kick it out. It's Banchero. Banchero losing it and loses the ball. It's picked up by Batum into the hands of Harris. And Harris will run the floor. And Harris will be fouled at the same time by Gary Harris. So Tobias will be fouled by Gary. And I do believe the Orlando Magic are out of fouls to give here. So it's just going to be free throws here coming for Tobias Harris. The true fourth option on the team here is Toby. First one at the line is good for Tobias Harris. Come on, Toby. Let's go. Make that second free throw. Let's go. Right here. Second one at the line is also good here for Tobias Harris as well. Minute 36 remains. 121 to 109. The clock winds down. Orlando with possession. Here's Banchero with the ball. Guarded by Harris. Going to get it over to Suggs. Suggs launching a three. Too strong off the back. Rebounded by Oubre into the hands of Embiid. Here comes Joel. Embiid waiting for everyone to get down the floor. Embiid comes through. Embiid says, get out of my way, Jonathan Isaac. Get out of my way and don't say nothing. Don't say another word out of your mouth. Here's Banchero with the ball. Banchero going to find Suggs. Suggs putting it up for two. Can't find it. And the 76ers will take possession of the basketball. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Way to make a freaking statement. And it's time, boys. Bring the scrubs in. Let's go. Let's go. Paul Reed's coming in. Council's coming in. Terquavion Smith's coming in. Jeff Dowtin Jr.'s coming in. Everybody's coming in the game for the third string here for your 76ers. All the starters are coming out, maybe minus one. Outside of Nico Batum. But all the scrubs are in, boys. As Terquavion Smith with the ball here for the Sixers. Comes around a Paul Reed screen. Finds Reed, Terquavion Smith, and Reed will throw it down for two. With two grown man hands for the jam, 76ers lead the Magic 125 to 111. Here come the Magic as they bring it down the floor. Jeff Dowtin Jr. trying to get aggressive here. And the 76ers bench just really happy they got this win to stay alive here for that number 6 seed, possibly the 5 seed. As Franz Wagner is able to put it in for another basket here. Here comes Terquavion Smith. Smith losing the ball. Picked up by Gary Harris. in the hands of Jalen Suggs. Out to Wagner for three. Can't find it. Rebounded here by Franz Wagner, who will lay it up and lay it in, who gets his own rebound. And Jeff Down Jr. says, let's walk it off, boys. Let's walk it off, boys. Let's go. Massive win here tonight for your Philadelphia 76ers as they will take down the Orlando Magic by a final score of 125-113. Your 76ers' hopes of getting either the number 6 seed or the number 5 seed are still alive, ladies and gentlemen, as we apparently had Terrell T.O. in attendance. Terrell Owens was in attendance in Philadelphia for this game, apparently, so massive win here for the 76ers in front of T.O. Shout out to the Sixers for getting the job done when it matters most, baby. Let's go. The 76ers will now slide into the number 6 seed over the Orlando Magic with this win. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it will not matter what happens with the Indiana Pacers. The only thing that will matter for the Indiana Pacers is what seed the 76ers will finish with. Assuming the 76ers win their next game on Sunday against the Brooklyn Nets, that will be all that matters in terms of the result of whatever happens with the Indiana Pacers. As the Pacers are still losing the Cavs right now, 107-105. But it is actually a close game, though, to say the least, between those two teams right there. But ladies and gents, we do have your final score coming in hot here very shortly. Again, your 76ers able to get the win here over the Orlando Magic, 125-113 here. Massive win when it mattered most. A big-time win here for Philadelphia at home in front of the home crowd. We'll get an opportunity to do it one last time for the regular season when Sunday comes around, when the 76ers will be taking on the Brooklyn Nets at home. It's a massive win, ladies and gentlemen. Massive win right there. There's your final score on the board. There's your score on the board right there, ladies and gentlemen. 125-113. The 76ers get the W. Says the 76ers win. Yes, sir. Everybody, let's beg for it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. It's time to do it. It's time to play it. It's about that time. The 76ers kept their playoff hopes alive. They played with grit. They played with toughness. They wanted to win this game tonight, and they got the win tonight in one of two wins that they need to get in order to have an opportunity to at least get the number 6 seed going into the postseason coming around and look to avoid the NBA play-in tournament. Are your Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the day when it's all said and done? But for now, ladies and gents, with this win over the Orlando Magic at home, you guys already know what it's time for. The chat knows what's coming. I know what's coming. Ladies and gents, it's time to wake up these neighbors. The neighbors got to know that we're over here being excited for our team, and they got to also know that we got to play one thing and one thing only to show our excitement for our Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the day when it's all said and done. Music producer, get in your spot. Play it for the one time, music producer. Play the damn song. Let's go, guys. That is a massive win right there for our Philadelphia 76ers. The people were begging for it in the chat. It's a good game, good game. Play the song. You already know, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gents, hold up. Before we go ahead and go over the final stats here, I feel like we need to do the song a little bit more respect than what we give it than just playing it for the one time. But the chat needs to let me know right now. Do we go ahead and run it back? I'm in the mood for running it back right now, but the chat's got to let me know because we didn't get 10 likes automatically. The chat's got to let me know if we run it back or not. Come on, chat, let me know. I want to continue to wake up the neighbors. I want the cops to come over here. I want the neighbors to go ahead and call the cops. Let them come over here and say, what's going on over here? Why is there such loud noise at 9:40 p.m. Eastern on the East Coast at your place? And I'd be like, officer, we're over here taking care of business. We're over here watching Greatest at Stake. We're over here watching the Philadelphia 76ers keep their hopes alive of making it to the NBA playoffs automatically without having to go through the NBA play-in tournament. That's what we're witnessing right now. And after Joel Embiid literally aggravated his knee, he came back and still dropped over 30 points. So let us be and let us have our peace and tell the neighbors to be quiet. Let them hate all they want. Because you know what? Ain't nothing going to stop us now. Eagles says we got 10 likes, and that's all I got to hear because I see the evidence in front of me. We have 10 likes, ladies and gentlemen, so no need to go ahead and let the chat decide. Even though they do say to run it back, good one, Sixers from my guy Eagles. Shout out to everyone that started coming through, ladies and gents. Appreciate your guys' support tonight. But music producer, go ahead and get back in your spot right now because for the second time, music producer, we got to run it back and wake up the neighbors because the neighbors got to know about this. They got to know how excited we are to be over here as Philly fans right now. Especially for our Philadelphia 76ers, we got to let them know about it. We're going to make them get all pissed off. We over here trying to wake up the children. We're waking up the parents, the moms, the dads, the grandparents, the husbands, the wives. We're waking up everybody, man. We're waking up the neighbors over here. As my guy Zip Controls Down's got the laughing emojis in the chat. We're over here to wake up the neighbors right now. So, music producer, that's why you go ahead and get back in your spot. Because for the second time, music producer, let's wake up the neighbors. And there's only one way we got to do it. We have to do it in BLSG fashion. So, music producer, get in your spot right now. Because it's time to run it back and wake up these neighbors by doing what, people? How do we got to do it? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to do it by playing the freaking song. Let's go, guys. That's a massive win right there for the 76ers at the end of the day. When it's all said and done, I'm really surprised that the neighbors are not knocking on the door right now saying what's going on and saying that they're going to call the cops on me. Having one of the officers come over here thinking what's going on. Why is there so much noise this late on the East Coast right now? I'm really surprised that the neighbors are not calling the cops. But hey, man, big win tonight by our 76ers to keep their hopes alive. As they are currently, as of right now, with the loss by the Orlando Magic, they are currently now the number 6 seed automatically. But no matter what happens here with the Pacers, the 76ers will be in the top 6. Will be in the top 6. But if the Orlando Magic lose on Sunday against the Milwaukee Bucks, the 76ers will officially be in the playoffs as a top 6 seed and will not have to worry about the NBA play-in tournament. They will not have to worry about it. The only thing that the Pacers can do is determine what seed the 76ers will be at the end of the day when it's all said and done. So that is all the Pacers can do. The Orlando Magic are the only team that can ruin the 76ers' hopes and chances of staying out of the playoffs. But ladies and gents, we got 6 people in the chat right now. Give me one word to go ahead and describe this game in your guys' words. Give me one word to go ahead and describe this game tonight. My word tonight, meaningful. This is a meaningful win and a win that mattered most for the team. When they need to get the job done, they got the job done, and they did it in really nice fashion tonight. So let me know your guys' one word down below in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about this game, and let me know what your guys' one word is for how you guys describe this game. 7-game winning streak. Yes, sir, you already know. And that's pretty much all with Joel Embiid coming back healthy. And that's how you do it and get the job done. Easy Controllers down says beautiful. Yes, sir, you already know. My guy Eagle says awesome. Yes, sir, you already know. Guys, keep dropping your one-word reactions to this game down below in the chat. In the meantime, while you guys are doing that, we're going to go ahead and go over the box score here and the team stats, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the remainder of the night. And I will see you guys on Sunday where I will be live streaming the final game of the regular season between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets back at home in Philadelphia. So we shall see what happens. But we're going to go ahead and go over the stats right now, ladies and gents. We're going to continue to chop it up with you guys in the chat, and we're going to go ahead and get up on out of here for the rest of the night. So starting it off here on the Orlando Magic side, Franz Wagner ends up leading the way here for the Orlando Magic at the end of this ended this contest with 24 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Following it up here for the Orlando Magic is Paolo Banchero, who ends off the night with a double-double of 22 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block. And following it up here for the Orlando Magic in the starting 5 is Jalen Suggs, who ends off the night with 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Following it up off the bench here for the Orlando Magic is Mo Wagner, who ends off the night with 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Following it up here for the Orlando Magic off the bench is Cole Anthony, who ends off the night with 7 points straight up off the bench. Jonathan Isaac following it up with 5 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each off the bench. Goga Bitadze following it up with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals, as well as a block off the bench. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't even play a lot of the minutes tonight. He only played 4 minutes in this game, which is actually kind of crazy. But Markelle Fultz follows it up here for the Orlando Magic with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Wendell Carter then following it up with 4 points straight up in the starting 5. Gary Harris following it up with 3 points, a steal and a block each in the starting 5. And then rounding it off here for the Orlando Magic is Joe Ingles, who ends off the night off the bench with 2 points, a rebound, 6 assists to end off the final stats here for the Orlando Magic. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side now, as Joel Embiid ends up leading the way for the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of this one with 32 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block. And following it up here for the 76ers, you already know who it was, ladies and gents. It was Tyrese Maxey, who ends off the night with 28 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, as well as a block. Following it up for the 76ers in the starting 5 was Kelly Oubre, who follows it up with a final performance of 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as a block. Following it up for the 76ers in the starting 5 was Tobias Harris, who ends off the night with 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Following it up for the 76ers was Kyle Lowry, who ends off the night with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists in the starting 5. And we're just pretty much going to go to the bench now here. Paul Reed following it up with a final performance of 6 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a block off the bench. Buddy Hield following it up with 6 points and 3 rebounds off the bench. Nico Batum with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, as well as 2 steals off the bench. Cameron Payne following up with 3 points and an assist off the bench. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of this one was DeAnthony Melton, who ends off the night with 3 points, a rebound, and an assist, as well as 2 steals to end off the final stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats now, as the Philadelphia 76ers ended up shooting the ball 47.7% from the field at the end of this one to the Orlando Magic's 45.3%. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 48.6% from three-point range to the Orlando Magic's 29.6%. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 82.1% from the free throw line to the Orlando Magic's 76%. The Orlando Magic ended up out-rebounding the Philadelphia 76ers overall very slightly, 45-44. And then same thing offensively, just barely 10-8. In terms of assists, went in favor of the Orlando Magic, 25-22. Steals and blocks both went in favor of the Orlando Magic with 7-6 apiece. The turnover battle also went in favor of the Orlando Magic, believe it or not, 13-11. Points in the paint also went in the favor of the Orlando Magic, 60-46. And a total of 41 personal fouls called, 21 called on the Orlando Magic, and 20 fouls called on the Philadelphia 76ers, with one of the fouls on the Orlando Magic being a technical foul on Jalen Suggs. The main reason why the 76ers ended up winning this game at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, based on when we're looking at the stats here, was main because statistically, outside the shooting aspects of the game, the 76ers literally did not have a single advantage after after the shooting stats. After the shooting stats, it was all Orlando across the board. Based on all the information that I went ahead and just said. But a massive win right there by the Sixers to go ahead and keep the hopes alive. Just got to see what happens here with Indiana. And same thing with Orlando when it comes to playing when we get to Sunday. When we get to Sunday, it's all going to come down to that. So we're going to hope that Milwaukee can beat the Orlando Magic. And depending on what happens with the Pacers tonight and on Sunday will determine the seed that the 76ers will be come playoff time. But ladies and gents, on that note, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me as we have no more one-word reactions to this game down below in the chat. But on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one, which will be the final regular season game of the season on Sunday, which I will see you guys then. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents, like I said before. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out. The Sixers win. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.